Welcome to episode 1 of Storm King's Thunder, starring Mike as Bal, a rather unintelligent dwarf with an anger problem. Brad as Tal, a mysterious player of music who keeps her cards close to her chest. Joe as Algernon, the learned tabaxi wizard who has fallen on hard times. And Rich as Sam, a tinkerer with some unusual equipment and ideas. My name is Ryan, and I will be the dungeon master for this adventure. First, a brief summary of the adventure pre-recording. Our story begins in a building called the Gygus Inn on the road to Nightstone. One by one, the characters enter the inn as the sun is going down. They get some drinks and food, and eventually figure out that they are all heading to the same place, for a variety of reasons. They're all planning to visit Nightstone. They make plans to travel together the next day and retire for the evening. The next morning they gather and discuss plans while Tal sneaks off and steals a hidden stash of gold from the inn. Then they begin their journey. They reach Nightstone a little after sunset and hear the bell resounding out over the town. Tal sneaks in alone and sees goblins and wargs before returning to the group, which is where we join the action. Alright, so this is officially session 1 of me running Storm King's Thunder.
Yeah.
Woo! Whoop-dee. Yay.
So, Bal's running off.
No. I was preparing to draw my weapon.
Right.
But since I've had an intelligence increase, not intelligence increase,
I
but
forgot that 3 of us have names that rhyme with Al.
4 now, isn't it?
No. You became the third.
Bal, Tal, Al, Sam.
You mean Sal?
So
You've seen wargs?
Yes,
That's what you're reporting.
There was in there.
So it arrives at Nightstone. Appears to be some kind of assault or attack on the town. There's a big rock slag everywhere. The big old rock is gone, and there's wargs in there. And I don't like dogs, not for any kind of reason except that they're big and scary.
Darling, I don't think the goblins did any of the attacks of the bolters. I don't think goblins are either A, smart enough to actually lob these grenades via any kind of machinery, or strong enough to be hurling these things. So whatever did this is long gone.
Yes.
I will say that the fountain in the middle there is the hole where the...
They are too small and puny to remove such a large object.
What were they doing? They were waiting for something? Someone?
Scavengers, maybe.
Opportunistic pieces of shit, really.
Would you investigate a little further? I mean, can I look around and listen to see if there's anything apart from the walls nearby?
Roll a perception check for me, please.
We're sitting like about
15.
Can I do the same? Or does it not work like that?
We can... okay, the way I'll do it will be when making a check, either 2 people can make the check individually, or one person can assist the other if they're trained in it, and give that person advantage. So you can roll as well.
D20.
D20.
8.
Plus anything?
2. And you're trained, so...
Oh, cool.
4. So 12.
12.
Okay.
12.
So you guys are still at the drawbridge, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, we're sitting like out here. Tal is probably like making sure that she can't be seen from anybody inside the door.
Should we pop something on the map to say where we are on the
you'll be starting at that end.
Can I do an investigation
spot
check
progress, you can use
on
your-
the footprints to see what species, if it's like, if they were wearing shoes, if it was dog tracks, or...
Survival check, please.
Can you find out how many of them are in there?
That too. Not on that roll. 8.
You think humanoid?
How big? Are the feet smaller or larger than my feet?
There's a mix.
There's a mixture.
There's a mixture of feet into the newest ones.
Both sets are just so mixed up you can't tell which one's coming and going.
Oh, I see. Okay, but we can tell which one.
Are there drag marks? As if something large and heavy had been dragged out? It's likely that it was carried or lifted in some way.
As far as a perception check goes, you peek in through some of the windows on the towers at the side of the drawbridge, and you can see that there are actually some mechanisms in there. A couple of a winch, which you presume would raise the drawbridge.
The drawbridge, has it been lowered or has the mechanism been broken?
The mechanism seems like it's working perfectly fine.
So it's been lowered.
It's been lowered, yes.
And there's no other sign of any people.
I didn't see any, darling. Just the walks.
But we can hear the bell.
You can hear the bell, and yes, you have been told about the wargs, and that is about
Where is the
it.
church?
If I remember correctly, can you get the map, please?
The bell isn't rhythmic, is it? It's like, is it rhythmic?
And
or
can
is it
you
random, I
rotate
guess?
it 90 degrees that way? Yep, there you go. Okay.
The bell there.
Nope. Nope.
Again?
Number
Let me
5.
see.
Okay. Drawbridge moving north. That building right by your finger.
This building.
That building there. That
Oh,
is
it's
where the
quite
bell is
close.
coming from. Yes.
I can get that, darling. That's not hard. The wargs won't even see me.
You should probably check the survivors.
compliment.
They're our best chance finding out what's gone on.
Can you throw me on the roof, darling?
I'm quite.
I've been waiting for you to say that.
I'm-
Oh,
It might be belied by
I'll
my
put you back down then.
rotund form, but I'm
Ask-
something of an adept climber. If you need me to scale the side of the building.
I'm just thinking whatever's ringing
Aren't
that
we all?
bell, I kind of want to drop it on them.
Unless they're the survivors.
Listening to the bell, what is it rhythmic? Is like dong, 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 or is it like all over the wonky place?
It is very strong all over the place.
Does it sound like someone ringing for help?
That sounds like
It's difficult to tell.
What
That's-
pitch is it?
that sounds more like children playing with a bell than
Yes.
somebody trying to actually signal for help. So I'm of the, I'll have a look. I can probably see down who's doing it. Just toss me on the roof. Just need to get there and then toss me on the roof.
Oh, I was going
I
to toss
can't-
you from there. I
No,
don't know.
Do you-
if that's-
I would rather you didn't toss me 40 feet.
Splat.
I'm light. I'm not that light.
Let us sneak a little bit closer then.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Okay, can I please have an athletics check with advantage from Tal, please?
Okay.
Oh, have you got the initiative trackers as well?
Yes, I do.
That'll help me to
We won't need
learn your
initiative.
names.
Yes.
It's about a pacifism. And optimism.
I just
about
said I was
pacifism.
going to drop a bell on something, and I wasn't very clear exactly, like, or specific as to which one they were.
Okay, very nice.
Thank you.
And what's advantage again?
So I roll twice.
Ah, cool.
basically.
And
So-
take the highest of the
And
two.
take the highest two, which
Whereas
is good. 'cause
disadvantage, you roll twice.
Can you
Take
pass in mine in a minute?
Is yours incorrect?
Ooh, sorry.
Yes.
That's right, because you changed something last minute.
No, it didn't take into account the observant trait that I got.
Oh, so you have plus
feats.
5 on top of that.
Yeah.
Your passive perception?
But insight's not based on.
That's based on wisdom. But
Yeah.
that one has passive insight and passive perception. So if you're observant, that should go up by 5.
That should go by 5, yeah.
Sorry, I thought I had taken that into account.
Could he roll athletics and I roll acrobatics to try and land? Because I have -2.
If I'm throwing him, surely it's a strength thing.
But you also have to grab when you.
Yeah, but that's yeah.
I was saying that you were assisting her get to the top of the building.
Okay.
So,
Does it matter
however,
what-
if you
Shall I
want
get
to
up
do, if
there?
you want to do it, then
More help.
oh, hang on. No. Sorry, I'll say acrobatics,
Okay.
not athletics. Acrobatics with advantage.
Okay, thank you.
Does it help that my athletics is coloured in?
Yes.
The proficiency.
That's the one.
So with advantage. Oh. Okay. 15.
Yeah, that's what you needed.
Flip. Land. And I'll like whisper down. So join me up here. So you have. He has a climbing speed. He can just do it.
Oh, fair enough.
20 feet.
Yeah, you're up there. You're up there.
Will you be joining us?
I'm not graceful.
Okay, I can give it a go. Yeah.
Could I lower a rope to assist?
You may. The rope will also grant advantage to anyone trying to climb up and lower the DC.
Yes.
So, can I have an athletics check, please?
I'll follow after you. But
With advantage.
Nope.
You can need the advantage.
13.
That's enough. You manage to scamper up to the top of the temple roof.
Well, they're doing.
and
that.
so am I doing acrobatics as well?
This will be athletics
Yeah.
You're a
to
lot
climb up.
Oh, athletics. Oh, okay,
Yes.
cool. 15, 16,
Yeah,
17.
that's enough.
Yeah, you like.
Yeah, your hands crunching into the stonework as you
No, you don't even touch it. You just go.
Almost pulling you down.
Yes.
I'll sneak up to the bell tower.
Mm-hmm.
Do it, and then just look like very carefully. Just kind of peek my head over and look down. What do I see?
Okay. You can see 2 goblins swinging from the knotted rope that hangs from the bell.
Right. Okay. So
They look like they are having the time of their life.
they're not about to. The bell. The bell is hung like a rope around this beam, right? And it's just held by the rope.
I'm saying that there is a little bit of a mechanism there.
Right. Okay.
However,
Samuel.
if someone
Can I
has,
just slice through the rope?
You might be able to do something rather
it's
than
not held on by a rope.
Oh, okay.
That's a fair point.
Samuel's a darling.
However,
Come up here and-
a tinker check might.
So, I sense our companion might be asking you to assist in such an endeavour.
Yeah. I need you to, and I kind of point out. You see those 2 green creatures down there? They're not very nice, and I'd like them not to be there anymore. Can you disable this so it drops on them?
Of course.
Crash the squishy people.
Can I please have a tinker check?
Oh, bloody
I believe you have tinker's tools.
I do, and I have advantage for using some.
Advantage
If it's
or
a
proficiency.
that's a fair point.
I'm gonna out Julian back into my robes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to draw my weapon just in case this goes poorly. And they're drawn.
I too would like
Based on
to
where we
pull
are
my sling out just in case.
Over here
here,
now.
can we see anything from up here, actually? Because we're quite high up now. Can we see any other,
Yeah,
besides the dogs, can we see other ne'er-do-wells?
Okay, well, give me a second. I need
I
to.
suppose if there's 2 dogs and 2 of these, good.
Maybe, darling. You might be right, but I want to make sure. And this
Always
is a big
be
old town.
optimistic, you know.
But where there's 2 goblins, there's always...
What?
Is that a point?
Is that true?
Well, probably. Exponentially grow things well.
Have dwarves
Careful.
been known to exaggerate?
I don't know, have they?
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness.
Especially when it comes to drink.
We only ever have a couple of drinks.
That's more sort of under-exaggerating. Diminishing.
Well, it's more of they exaggerate how much they can.
Oh, I see.
Tinkle's tools, you say? No, nothing.
You don't. Oh,
Must have proficiency in them.
Nope, no.
what?
Oh, with alchemist supplies.
I get
guess.
smiths and woodcarver's proficiency, and then at level 3 I get proficiency at any tool, but not to level 3.
Oh, I thought you were granted some
That's-
as part of your spellcasting ability.
I think you have to use them as part of your spellcasting.
Yes.
I think they changed it. This edition doesn't have Tinker's Tools
It does.
as a default.
Oh, I see.
The other one did.
No,
Weird.
yeah, it's part of the class.
Well, I'm going to say that's stupid because your entire class is built around that.
About
So-
tinkering and
Yes, I'm going to say that you have advantage. It's not advantage. You have proficiency, and you own a set of Tinker's tools.
I already own the set, it's just I don't have the proficiency.
Oh, you already own the set. It's fine. It's practically spellcasting for you.
Cool.
Do you have like prestidigitation or something like that?
I don't. I have mending and I have firebolt.
Okay, this is the
The
anti-mending.
opposite of mending.
This is the opposite of mending. It's a different
If
application
I
of
could
mending.
offer assistance with either prestidigitation or mage hand, I'd be perfectly willing to.
ooh,
Well, how would you do it?
Or I would wait for Samuel to appraise me of a particular weak spot, and I'd just grab it and yank it a bit.
Okay, so mage hand would work
can I
to
try-
give you advantage on your check.
Now that I've asked him to do this, can I duck down somewhere so if somebody comes coming, I can see them?
Sure
on the
thing.
roof,
Let
right?
me just.
It's on the roof, right?
You are having a
It's on the
look,
roof, yeah.
you say.
But we're on the roof.
Okay, you can
It is
see. Oh wait, no, sorry,
No.
you're in the wrong building for that.
Take it.
We're here.
No.
I want to mark where
Graveyard.
because there must be
What?
more.
I don't.
Okay, you can see a graveyard to the north.
There? No, there.
It is attached to the temple
the
that you're
church, yeah.
on.
This looks
Okay,
like
yeah. I'm-
farther
I'm
north. It
making
looks
sure I
like
was doing
another
the-
graveyard.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
like a
Sorry,
weird
oh, hang,
graveyard.
sorry. Yeah, there is a crypt in the graveyard that is attached to the church.
This thing.
Yes.
I'm guessing. That's the crypt.
Yes. And number 8. You can see that it looks like the building to your east is an inn,
This building. Right.
and then you can see the town square, and then to the south that's a farm.
Mm-hmm. No other goblins or anything like that?
You can't see any in the immediate vicinity, but it is dark out.
Is
Yeah.
there any food remaining on the farm? I ask purely as a
This
to
farm?
see if the goblins have been here for a long time.
I
Not for any
don't
other reason.
see anything.
So, have you made
that we
your
can
tinker
pick
check
up.
with advantage?
What role will that be?
That is, I'm going to say an intelligence plus proficiency modifier.
6.
Natural 20.
Okay, in that case, I'm not even going to roll damage. They did. The
Bong!
you're going. It's going dung 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 dung
You're
dung.
cleaning a
dung.
scourge on that shit.
And it's
that's
like,
not-
and you're directing the mage hand to press this. Actually, no, you didn't need to whisper. You need to actually talk quite loudly to be heard. Press this, okay, and it just releases, turns in the air, and splats the two goblins beneath.
Bong!
And there's an almighty crash.
Does the bell break? A hole in the bell.
It looks like the bell has cracked.
We can figure that.
That's 7 years bad luck.
That's me, darling.
And silence now reigns throughout the village.
My head.
Is anything attracted by the silence?
And then you do hear the dogs, also the wargs in the square, tearing apart the dog that they found.
Should we?
And then a little bit more time passes.
Like hunkered down, stealth.
I'll have to climb down the bell tower just to the roof of the.
I'll follow the ferryman.
Okay. And so did you say you were looking to see what else was around?
Yeah, see if anything
Can I have a
else comes-
perception check, please?
Sure.
What's the light conditions right now?
I will aid
Not
if I may.
great. The light conditions.
Mhm.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not
With,
great.
with
I'm
my
afraid.
human eyes.
With
what
your
can I
human
see?
eyes, I would say it's dim light.
Okay.
I can see in the dark. I could aid.
If he can see in the dark, he can see farther than I can.
Should I roll? 13.
13. Ooh. Gonna make my own first roll of the night. I think I will use my black dice.
Oh, good.
My game science dice.
So
Okay. Yeah, no.
Could I pop Julian out of my collar just to give me advantage?
Go ahead.
That is 14.
No, don't see anything untoward for a second.
Should we start to make our way out of the church?
we're on top of the church, darling. We could go down.
Well, we've gone down. Me and ferryman have gone down one level
Mm.
onto the level where the bell.
So how is the church constructed?
Yeah, that's good.
The flat roof and then a bell tower above.
Looks like a peak.
Yes,
picture.
there is a small there is a bell tower, then down to a slanted roof.
Ah,
So we can hide on one slant. And
Shall I
I
go?
would say there's probably less likely to be any enemies this direction than there are to be this direction. So I think I'm getting them this way.
Into the graveyard.
Yeah.
And I'll climb. Can I climb
Quiet.
down to where the bell was?
You want to get in?
Yeah, is that possible from where we are?
Yeah, yeah. You can clamber into the steeple.
Oh, so he's going to go down into the church directly.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
I will
Which way
follow.
will you go?
I will follow.
He's going in the bell tower.
No, which way were you going?
Back this way.
Okay.
Away from
Away
the rest
for
of the
us-
town.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
Just based on odds.
you're heading inside. You're outside.
Yes, down.
Well, what's Sam doing? Is he going in, or is he going out, or is he staying where he is?
If there, for now, I'll stay on top.
Okay.
What little watch I can.
Mm-hmm. I think you're what, like 15 feet of vision at the moment as dim light, and
Follow the dwarf.
okay. So I'll go with inside first.
Okay.
You head inside and look at the destruction that has been wrought. That bell is not going to ring again for a while. There are two green smears underneath it. Off to the side, there are two sacks. One sack contains 3 blocks of incense, worth 5 gold each.
I can use that to resummon Julian.
I have no need for smelly sticks. Can I search what's in the other?
Hang on a second.
Oh, sorry.
Can
I'm waiting for you to.
I'm going to use
get to-
Mage Hand to open the sack just so I know. In case there's enough.
I'm just waiting for you to get to a point where you can write, so I can give you what you find.
You want me to write down?
I've got a backpack storage. Here we go. 3 blocks of incense.
5 GP each.
Incense. Wonderful. So yeah, I could actually turn Julian into something else now. Carry on.
A silver holy symbol of mieliki, shaped like a unicorn's head, worth 25 gold pieces.
Merely. Yes.
And some worthless personal effects. That's one sack.
Yes.
The other sack, which is one you're looking at.
And I don't use magic. I just full on face plant it.
Shiny
So,
things.
Would you open up and reach in, or do you just...
I'd probably rip it open.
Okay.
Do be careful.
There is a sound of smashing glass as 3 empty vials fly out and smash against the floor. Well, 2 against the floor and 1 against the wall.
Oops.
You know when
And a wooden box also falls out, gets knocked open, and coins roll all over the place.
I gather up the coins. Shiny.
37 CP,
Okay. And
15 SP.
Given in this game my character doesn't want to steal from the rest of the players, it's quite refreshing not to have to write it all down.
List of things I need to steal later. This.
things I've been coveting for a while that belong to other people.
Yeah, Rich is the shiftiest mofo in the other game.
Bryn has stolen from everyone at the table.
Does the box have any symbols or anything like that I'd recognise?
It has a slot in the top for depositing coins.
Oh, so this might be some kind of...
Poor box. It is very obviously the church's poor box.
I believe that's for the poor of the parish. I'd probably leave them. But they might...
Puts it in his pocket.
I can't stop
You are right, Ferryman. They do need a new roof.
Yes. And a new bell. I'm gonna take the holy symbol and just pop on the top.
There are also, when looking not just around the floor of the steeple, but into the temple proper, there are just nothing valuable, but there is stuff strewn everywhere, including priestly vestments and personal effects.
Any bodies at all?
Besides smears.
Yeah, I meant more.
No, there is an empty wooden bed. The mattress has been torn open, the straw pulled out. But the only bodies are the 2 smears of former goblins.
Could I, rather green-facedly, clean up with prestidigitation the most of the smear and then investigate what they might have had about their persons at the moment of their unfortunate demise?
Nothing unfortunate about it.
You can press up the worst of it, and then you find nothing. All of their effects are in those bags.
Oh.
So you've just gotten your hands dirty for nothing.
Presti.
Oh, you've got a bit of intestine under your fingernail.
If the dwarf looks over and sees me grooming myself like an actual cat, I will just stop immediately and look at him as if like, well, what were you doing? I don't know what I was doing. I mean, what do you think I was doing? It's your problem, man.
I'm too busy gathering the coins up to try and put them back into the box that has spilled everywhere.
Fair enough. Okay. So, Tal, you were heading down into the graveyard, yes?
So walk among the tombstones, darling.
Right. You can see narrow footpaths meandering among the graves, most of which marked with granite headstone. There are some rocks in the graveyard as well, and has destroyed some of the tombstones.
Yeah.
You get the feeling that these probably were dropped from a bit of a height.
Hell, do this. Right.
Northeastern corner stands an above ground crypt with the name Nandar, Nandar, engraved over its sealed entrance.
Let's avoid crypts for now. Looking for goblins.
And that's all you see in the graveyard
Now
itself.
the bell is not annoying me. Can I hear anything? Like...
Perception check, please.
18.
Someone is tossing the inn.
Oh, he'll do nicely.
I see,
Right
yeah.
there. So you guys are there. I can spot Samuel on the roof, and I'll go. And I'm point to the inn, and then I'll head over stealthily.
Okay. Can I have a stealth roll, please?
19.
Oof. Yeah. Fine.
I'll climb down and let the others know.
Let's shout down the.
Okay. So you got going into and down. Okay. Yeah.
And then I'll like.
She's going to the door. There's a disturbance. There's something.
What do I see?
Sure. Okay, so
Well, obviously, I see the 2 dogs, and I'm like being very careful to avoid them. Like from this spot, I'm guessing I can. Oh no, maybe I can't. Depends on where they are, I guess.
yeah. The dogs are at the far end. You
Right.
can't see them
So they're
from where
like-
you are. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
it's fine. Okay, but in the end, I go. Look.
Okay.
Oh, does the inn have windows? I guess it must do. So I guess I can see through that window there. Yeah. probably.
Gable windows.
Well, actually, there is a side door there as well.
Oh, and there's a hole from that rock. I guess. Yeah, it must be.
Yes, there is a there is a
I'll look through
massive
the
great.
hole.
Oh, the big thing, yes.
Look through the hole and see what I pop to see.
Okay, there is a goblin in there.
Is he by himself?
It appears to be the kitchen and pantry, and he is on his own.
Right.
And he is stuffing edibles into a large sack that is almost too heavy for her to drag.
Right. Is there? Can I hear anything else in the inn, or is it just?
You can just hear this one.
Well, I can hear this one. Okay. I'm going. Must be this big.
The town itself is quite big.
The town itself, but the inn itself is huge. And I'm worried there's another one. I want to cast. So I'll grab my loot. Sorry, Stitch, and point a spot opposite me and on like the far side.
Yep.
And use minor illusion to make the sound of a crying child.
Sure.
Yeah. That was
The goblin spins to face it, drawing a scimitar.
but nothing else comes running. Sleep. And then pink smoke, like from my hands, just envelops.
Okay. Is that a saving throw, or is that just
That's hit
HP?
points. Does
5d8.
5d8, does he have like 5 HP, I guess. So he doesn't. 8.
Yeah, unconscious.
I walk up.
And coup de grace.
Well, if he's asleep, I'll just tie him up. I'll tie her up.
Okay.
Like,
Can we see the
roll
smoke
over.
coming out of the inn?
Well, so I would have dropped it on her, and she would have been on the far side of the inn, I guess. It's a 20-foot radius.
20-foot radius, you
so
say?
maybe I need to keep rolling.
Can you see
11,
there?
12,
Okay,
18.
that fills the far end of that room.
24 total HP. Do I hear a thump from the other room? Thump.
So you say 20-foot radius?
Yes.
Okay, let me just count.
I got something.
It was like EastEnders ending.
What the heck? I expected one. One extra one.
Where is the monster manual?
Cookie time.
So how much health total?
24 total.
Could you pass
24.
Okay.
I am outside the radius because I'm very aware that it would affect me. Thank you.
I'm fine with it, thank you.
Right.
Thank you very much. Should have kept this open. You do not hear any thumps or anything.
Okay. Well, let me just double check something. Which way does it go?
It's very sort of 4D for the character to be governed.
In the oh yeah, so whoever has the lowest HP falls asleep first. It's ascending one. Okay. So yeah, walk in, tie the girl up, turn her over. You'll be asleep for now. I'll gag her as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll kind of wait for everyone else to kind of join me.
We're off then.
Everyone else. Sam has come down the steeple.
I'm going to pop the offering box with the holy symbol just on the top of the coins. Just like tuck it behind the altar or something.
Mm-hmm.
Give a little bit of a bow, and then
You head out the back into the graveyard, over to the inn, and you see Tal just finishing tying up a goblin.
Sitting there eating an apple.
Oh yeah,
Good work, sneaky lady.
the sack and his muffins.
Oh, I have a muffin.
Also a block of cheese, cooked chicken, a frying pan, an iron pot, a bullseye lantern, 2 flasks of oil,
The oil I will
a
take.
set of cook's utensils, a jar of clothes worth 1 SP, a jar of saffron worth 1 GP,
I'll take the saffron, yeah. If I reckon, yeah, she would.
a dented silver jug worth 20 GP,
Yep.
and a cracked hourglass worth 25 GP if repaired,
I'll take the hourglass.
which You get the option to take as much or as little of it as you want before these guys turn up,
Okay. I take
without them seeing.
yeah everything of value, but I know I can dented.
Someone found food.
So it's
I can
dented.
sense it.
Dented silver jug worth 5.
Nope. Silver jug's worth 20.
Oh, 20. Sorry, thank you. 20 GP. And the hourglass worth.
You're
what was
taking
it?
that?
I'm picking it up.
Hourglass is 25 GP if repaired.
And the 2 vials. 2 doesn't talk, another 5. I'll leave the other things. I'll take it like I'll chew it and eat it while I wait for. Hello, darlings. It took you so long.
Say you found comestibles at the top.
I did, darling, but shouldn't we deal with that thing first?
Definitely. It's the smart and noble thing to do, as opposed to giving into one's best flashes and simply eating. What do we do with it?
How long will she sleep for?
A minute. Then wake her up and then we'll find out what she's doing here. Then everyone else. And then we'll kill her.
Is the rest of the room clear? The rest of the... Yeah.
Haven't checked.
Are there any... Can we see any bodies?
Julian,
Apart from the...
would you mind having a look upstairs? Very quietly, like any of this thing.
Mm.
Send Julian bobbling off.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Can we see any bodies?
the other downstairs room, the dining room, there is a body there. It's a goblin with some crossbow bolts in its chest.
Is it asleep or is it
It's dead.
The crossbow bolts were a dead giveaway.
crossbow bolts back?
Crossbow bolts are bad for most things.
Right. It's in a very sheltered existence, is that? There was a couple.
You've never killed anyone, have you? Oh, we're going to be in big trouble.
I killed the bat. It was terrible. It was a tennis racket. Still have my.
So we've come in... Remind me... So we're in the entrance and we can see the dining room? Or...
We're in the kitchen.
You're in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
You've walked through the hole in the wall,
Mm-hmm.
and you can see from there into the other room there is a dead goblin on the floor.
So we've gone past this hole in the wall caused by this boulder, or
The hole in the wall, the hole is from the roof down.
but whatever caused that hole. If it's a rock or something, the rock is
Yes.
there. So is it just a ordinary rock? Is
Huge,
there-
great big boulder.
Did you wish to interrogate
It is-
the sleeping goblin?
It is
I
like
think we should secure the area.
somewhere
She
between
will scream
5
for
and
help.
10
I
feet
have a means of communicating
wide
with the goblin.
and
Just have to
well, in every
go.
direction.
But other than the fact that it's a rock and it shouldn't be, it doesn't look like it's made out of some weird stone that we've.
Just a standard
It's
rock.
just a rock.
Does Julian find
Searching downstairs, he finds the corpse. Does he go upstairs?
upstairs?
Okay.
Could I ever someone hold on to my hands?
Sure.
I will support
That
Ferryman.
is really weird.
Okay. Searching through the various bedrooms up there.
Can you move stealthily, please?
Okay, roll stealth, please.
6.
Okay.
That was either really bad or really good.
So walks into one room. You can see on this room, on one of the walls, there is a tapestry depicting a mountain landscape, and tucked under the window in the southeast corner of the room is a wooden chest with a lock on it.
I will ready an action to dismiss him back to his demi-plane home.
Mhm.
Should he encounter any scary.
Okay, so that's one room. Next room, vacant room containing 2 beds, an empty wardrobe, a desk, and a matching chair. Oil lamp on one corner of the desk. Another rests a small table tucked between 2 beds, and a bearskin rug lies on the floor. Nothing of interest there. Next bedroom, same. And then the fourth and final has a hole in the roof where another rock has dropped through. And then just as you're going in there, what is his AC?
I read an action to as soon as I saw something.
As soon as you saw.
As soon as you saw.
Okay.
Yeah.
His AC is he's in his rat form, I believe.
Sorry, Lex, we're going to have to put you on the sofa over here.
It's going to be like 12 or 14.
Something like that, yeah. It depends what a dex is in his ratty form. That's the wrong way. 10.
Wow.
10. Might be enough.
Wow. Did
Yeah.
she... Did
Oh, hang on. No, okay.
I
remembered.
Like 1 HP.
Advantage. How much HP has he got?
Uno.
Oh, yeah, no. He is splatted.
Oh, did I see what did it?
Nope.
Oh dear.
Well, darling, you went catatonic for
Something
about...
killed Julian.
Right. You said before you could summon him back.
I can, it's just he doesn't like it very much.
He died. That happened.
Where did he die?
Upstairs.
Upstairs, darling. Fourth room. Fair enough. What? The one with the hole in the ceiling?
Yes.
If he describes it well enough, do I know where that hole is?
Yes, it is. So there are 2 rooms that have
Holes in them.
holes in them.
Yeah.
One of them is directly above you,
Right.
and it is not that one. That it is the other room, the one that's not directly above you,
Right.
that Julian went into and then snuffed it.
So the one that's basically where that hole is, essentially.
That hole, that's the one where you are.
Okay, so this one.
It is the southeast.
Right. So that one.
Brad,
Yeah.
could you move Loki off the table, please?
I can.
I'll look after him.
Thank you.
Okay. So this on the is this? Did you see if the hole was all the way through? As in, we can see from the ground level.
Did I?
The hole is all the way through.
Well, whatever's in there, is it going to be expecting something coming from below or from above?
We could.
Well, something just came from.
Well, anything is a rat.
Whatever.
It is a rat that would have exploded into dark smoke and it disappeared.
Yeah, so they know somebody's here, and they know somebody here is with
Could
magic.
Shall I?
Affect some kind of pencil movement?
Yeah. If
That
I
sounds
if
good.
I head up the
Both
stairs
directions.
and cut them off, does someone want to come in?
You can get me on the roof, and I'll come up from above.
Cool.
Can I?
Before the copy does that.
Can I help Talon?
Was he a famous battle commander on the description?
Yes. Apparently.
Wait a second.
Won some wars?
Some. Lost one.
No.
Ooh, okay,
One
so
only ever really loses one.
Sam, all of you actually,
Okay.
you hear someone has snuck down the stairs. You just hear gentle foots.
I am going
Okay.
to ready
Can-
my
So
sling.
where
Can I ready my weapon and
where are
head?
the stairs in real bravest to us?
They are just on the other side of the door in the room that you're in.
Okay.
Can I ready my weapon and what head?
I want to double back out here and go
Yeah.
through the front door.
I'll head towards.
Okay.
I'll head towards the stairs, like towards where I've heard the noise.
Mm-hmm.
So did you say there's a door between us and the stairs?
The door is open.
Okay, can I see anything as I head towards the door?
So I'll stealth and then go this way.
Okay, can I have a stealth roll from you, please?
You can. 24.
Yeah, you're.
I'd like to step back into a corner, perhaps behind some kind of large table,
Okay.
and just squat a bit.
And you come in through the door, right?
I come in like quietly and open it and just like peek around. And when he opens the other door,
Well,
I want to
Okay.
see.
Well, what you see is a human woman sneaking down the stairs.
Right? Who doesn't see me?
Does not see you,
Nope.
but seems like they are fully aware that there are people in the room.
Right.
Description-wise, a female Chondathan human,
Is there a picture maybe?
blonde.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Very pale skin, blonde hair.
Yep.
Very similar to Tao in terms of complexion as well, actually.
And there is what appears to be a flying snake wrapped around her wrist.
and she's down the stairs. did you say?
Tal says that under her breath.
So I'm going through. So as I go through the door towards
Is a
the
flying
stairs,
snake
do I
just a snake
do I
that has
I
wings?
presumably
Yes.
then see
You
her?
then see her, and she goes,
Honestly,
"Oh, my goblins!" oh, thank.
Did you just kill Julian by a rat?
That was your rat.
Yes.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I thought it was something that the goblins sent.
I sneak into the room and hide behind like an overturned bench or something, and I train a bow on her.
What happened to you, scared lady?
I was just staying here at the inn, and I was just a guest here, and I was knocked unconscious by the debris when the rocks started falling.
Me and Rich are like, we want to make
Inside checks, please.
And
Nat 1.
Ryan,
Yes.
may I have advantage?
Yes.
Okay, 15.
30.
Okay. Well, even without rolling, you know exactly what organisation she belongs to.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Secrets.
And ooh, what was your insight?
15.
She's hard to read.
Yeah, they are. One thing they're good at is
When I tried to, I was knocked unconscious by the giants dropping stones, and then the goblins turned up. I think they were unrelated, so I was just hiding out because I couldn't escape.
Are there any more goblins?
Oh yes, I should think so.
How many did you see?
I'm afraid I haven't seen that many. I've been mostly hiding out in here.
But what was sort of the
can I sneak up next to her and try and pick her pocket?
Make a sleight of hand check, please, with advantage because she doesn't know you're there.
Ooh, that's gonna be. I don't think I'm gonna get higher than that. No, we didn't. 19 plus 6, 25.
Yeah, she doesn't notice.
Okay.
Right. You managed to get a pouch containing 8 GP and 5 SP.
I would.
And a strip of parchment that has a message on it that just reads "On our way."
What happened to the other villagers?
I think they all ran away. I was a bit dazed when it all happened, but they all ran out, and then the goblins turned up later.
How long ago was this?
A number of hours. It was still daylight.
Where are the people of town?
I'm not sure.
They're hiding?
I don't know. I'm not from round here. I was just a guest at the inn, so I don't know where they would run to.
That will appear this time. No, you're not from around here, are you, darling?
She jumps and her hand goes towards a weapon, and then she pauses and... No, so I didn't see you there.
No, you wouldn't do.
I'm just going to steadfastly avoid the gaze of everyone in the room, pick up the entire cooked chicken and say, I need this to bring my familiar back. It's a magic thing.
Sure it is.
And then do you find a corner and scoff it?
Insight check.
You don't need an insight check. I'm just going to sort of pop it away in like a bag or like something and just later. Are we in the kitchen?
You can still be in the kitchen, but everyone's kind of congregating in the hallway.
Could I make an investigation check to see if there is any kind of large brass receptacle, perhaps like a kettle or a bowl?
Wasn't there cooking utensils in
That's
Yeah,
what
there's
I
a
wondered.
in that sack?
The sack, yes, I believe, if I remember correctly, the sack contains a frying pan and an iron pot.
Okay.
But if you want...
any kind of brass receptacle.
there was a brass kettle.
It's gone.
You can see the remains of the brass kettle underneath the rock.
Would I be able to mend it over some period of time?
Isn't that more the getting it out from under the rock?
You can get it out from under the rock, but it's now no longer a receptacle and more just a
sheet of
yeah.
Samuel, just that you're a technologically minded fellow.
What's with the flying snake
kind of bowl
thing, lady?
Oh, this is just my
There's
pet.
no tech in here.
Uh-huh.
I thought you might have a hammer or something.
That's an
Give it a
unusual
try.
pet, isn't it?
It's it was a gift.
It was a gift from who, darling?
A friend.
A friend, you say. How good a friend? Like,
I mean, you're good enough to give me a pet flying snake.
like guildmate friend, like lover friend. What kind of friend?
Actually, well, okay, I've not touched it. Joe, would you like to have a look and see what that roll was, please?
If you would like me to. That is a natural 20.
Her eyes widen and then narrow.
Don't dare say anything. Think carefully.
Oops.
I've got friends. You don't. I know yours are coming, but they're not here yet.
They should.
House on fire.
My big friend here can probably split you right in half.
What's wrong, Tal? You're being very avant-garde.
You're very...
What's that dwarven word? Never mind.
It means mysterious, unknown, and unexplainable.
Right. Yes. Yes.
Okay, yes.
Yes. They're both like, what? And then...
That's completely thrown me for a second. So you're going by Tal now?
I go by many names, darling. That's the point.
I'm fully aware. Well, alright, fine. There are a number of goblins throughout the town.
Do you know why they're here? Well, you probably know. They're just scavenging pieces of shit.
Yeah.
But what about what happened to them?
Alright, cloud giants drop boulders.
Loud giants.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
They popped down, they decided that they wanted that stone in the middle of the town, and then popped off after driving everyone away.
That seems rather rude.
One might say that, yes.
Any other townspeople in place?
Everyone fled.
You haven't checked the keep, have you, darling?
The bridge is out.
That's where I'd go if I was safe.
Well, apparently that's where everyone was meant to go. But when the bridge was knocked out by one of the first stones, so they couldn't go there. Hence why they all fled out the front.
That makes sense. Now, the other question I have for you is something more private. Are you going to tell the rest of your friends who are going to be here soon that you saw me? Or are we going to have a problem?
I don't want any problems. I am willing to keep quiet about the identities of any interesting parties.
That's the smart move.
I don't have any quarrel with any of you of my mission at all.
Good. What is your mission?
Just here scouting up this location as a possible staging point.
Very well.
I'm starting to get the impression you weren't knocked unconscious. I think she's lying.
That's if her mouth is
Really?
moving, darling. She's lying.
Would you like a cookie?
Yes.
Don't take a cookie.
No.
No, do not take a cookie.
Can I have a muffin then, please?
From the bag, yes. Don't take.
Mage hand. Straight in the bucket.
This was from the kitchen. She eats it.
Yes, but I know our preferred methods, so
Preferred methods.
don't worry about it.
He seemed like a nice boy, and he needed a cookie.
I am a dwarf, not a boy.
Yes.
Of course you are, darling.
Now you're doing it. Don't worry.
I'm confused. Are there more goblins, or do
There
know
are
or
more.
not?
There are indeed more goblins.
There are a lot more
We
goblins.
just had I see.
Yes, there were cloud giants, which sacked the town apparently for the Nightstone, came back, and then the goblins, being opportunistic little shits that they are, decided to raid the town.
So we don't know where the people of the town are.
No.
It's very
Unless you saw where they went.
All I saw was them leaving, and it makes my job easier.
Any idea on direction? I don't really care that much about the townspeople, but they might have rewards and money for.
I think north. I wasn't paying too much
Should we
attention.
attempt to drive the
Where did the
goblins away
cloud-
from this place?
Should probably do.
Where did the cloud giants go?
Back to the clouds.
Can they
Nice.
do that?
I don't know that much about cloud giant. I think
The first time I've ever seen any.
that's fair enough.
Could I make a check to see what I know about cloud giants? I've had access to a very extensive library until half it got repossessed, but even then the other half.
Sure.
What check? Arcana, nature, or history?
I think history.
16.
Okay, cloud giants normally tend towards being neutral or good, normally. And yeah, they like to travel around on castles that fly on clouds.
I was under the impression from my learnings upon the subject that the cloud giants tend to be fairly social and amiable. Not the kind of people who throw enormous rocks at town.
Maybe something's happened to change this. Not every single human is good. Not every single dwarf is good. Not every single drow.
Yes, but in terms of how likely it is that a particular one would interact with the human world, something mysterious has certainly happened. Something rather... What was that word you used?
Avant-garde.
Yes, I thought that was the word you used.
You're like, that's not right.
How many of you speak Dwarvish?
The two of them.
Okay.
Hal doesn't. Hal's like, there's no way that... Why did you put a bit of Dwarvish in there?
Maybe we should come up with a phrase that sounds Dwarvish that means avant-garde, like Kuzduk.
Galanmore.
If you're not going to tell anyone, then I won't tell anyone, and we'll all go on our happy separate ways.
Of course, that sounds fine with me. I'll just hang out here if that's all the same to you.
It's fine by me. If you see any goblins, do shoot them. You did a good job in the other one.
I'll try to leave this to the professional.
Sure.
Who are the professionals?
Come on, darling.
There are
Let's go.
professionals there? Why are we leaving it to them?
I think
You
she-
are the professionals.
I think she
darling.
means.
Oh no, you're mistaken. I thought we are strict. Oh,
Goodbye.
I see.
She goes back
Fix your
upstairs.
pot
Yeah,
for
she
you.
does.
So we're
Oh, wonderful.
so we're letting her go.
For now, darling.
specifically will need to ask
Who
Ryan
was
if
she?
he have fixed the pot.
I got the impression that you knew
I
her.
gave Samuel a smooth sheet of brass and said, "Can you turn this into a pot for
I
me?"
know.
You've got smithing tools, right?
No,
Oh.
not until level 3.
I know of her. I don't know her. I don't know her specifically, do I?
Ooh. Roll a percentile.
Sure. 43.
No, not specifically.
Okay.
Well, then that's going to be 100. She's your mother!
That would be incredibly unlikely.
Awkward!
No, darling, that's... No. No. I don't know.
I would like to
But I would like to have a conversation.
collect the rest of the supplies into a bag, just in case they were to go mouldy and somehow spoil the table.
Sure.
I don't want this people's table to have been damaged any more than the rubble already has.
Right. I think...
Ferryman,
Yes?
I may not be the quickest person in the world,
Yes? Yes, that's correct. Well done.
but I really think you're just going to eat that food.
Me? Me?
Nothing wrong with it.
I'm a respectable gentleman from a long line of respectable... Yes, I'm going to eat it, I'm sorry.
Just eat the food.
Okay.
No one's going to
Oh.
As long as you give us a little bit so we can sustain ourselves.
I mean, can I take the cook's utensils?
I think we should clear
You
out
can
the
take the
rest of
chef's
town.
tools.
The
Cool.
next building we get to, I'll explain some things.
Alright, so
Very well, sneaky lady.
The conversation was like, there's so much here that I don't understand for everyone else. And I'm like,
I also realised I forgot to tell you her name.
yeah, I don't.
You can trust that?
She would have introduced herself as Keller Darkhope.
Hella dark.
Hello.
Sorry, that is on me for
That's fine.
That's fine.
omitting that.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yes,
What buildings
Keller
are-
heads back upstairs to the room that she was hiding in before,
Yep.
with the hole in the wall, with so she can hide in the shadows and see what's
there's
going on
also
outside.
on one of the floors. There's a big chest. I'll follow.
Tal?
Yeah, you find that very quickly.
Yeah.
These stools out.
I'll get up the 100
Okay, can I
around.
have a dexterity,
Okay,
a thieves' tools check to open?
That would be lovely.
That just gives you advantage, right? I don't need to
I think so,
roll.
yeah. 17, 18, 19. 19. Well, that was the first roll.
Yeah.
So. No, 19.
You could feel you almost had it, but then you just slipped at the last second. Then you couldn't find the catch again.
Oh, God damn it. Wow. It's like an iron lockbox or something like that. Or is it wood?
Iron chest
Oh, jeez. Well,
with a
Later.
built-in lock.
Would you like to take a little time? Because I have supplies I need to try and locate.
I'd rather get to another building where she's not.
Oh.
How heavy is the book?
What's your strength again?
19, I think.
18.
Oh, 18.
And plus 4, but yeah, 18.
It's not so heavy that you can't pick it up and walk away with it.
Want me to save it for later?
Yes, that'd
Yes.
be lovely.
It's very useful.
I think we should head to this building then. Let me scout it out first. Though. Anyone just have any objections?
No.
And
All right,
I'll-
that
and I'll stealth
is
up.
a stable. If it's the one that's
The
directly
one that looks like it's got pigs in it.
east,
Or chickens or something.
Yeah, it's on the
horses, I think,
Is it horse?
possibly. Well, possibly
Hard,
might
it's
have
hard
been.
to tell.
Hang on.
We've entered a black and white
Oh.
town, so.
Hang on. Is it okay? There are
No, it's
two things
Magic
there.
contrast.
Yeah, it's the
that's
farm
nighttime.
first.
Is it the
we'll have to
north or
cross.
north of the south? The
Well, I
southern?
don't want to cross this way because we'll run right into the dogs. So I want to cross this way, go around the north side.
So-
So
Oh,
we'll go to
okay.
the building.
Ah, right. Okay, in that case, well, the one to the south is looks like a stable house.
Right.
The one to the north is another farm.
Yep. Anything on it? In it? Near
Let's
it?
see.
Oh, darlings, I think I've forgotten something.
Yes.
Yeah, I think there's a goblin tied up somewhere.
Oh, yes.
Yes, there is a goblin in the kitchen.
Should we go and deal with that? Or?
No, she'll be fine. She'll deal with it, or it'll annoy her. Better. Well, the other way is better, actually.
There is a rock through the house,
Yep. This
and
this house, yeah.
the north one.
Yep.
And you can see a body,
Under the rock.
human, under the rock. Yep.
Any, as I'm the one scouting, anything on the body?
No, you just find a crushed human woman.
And then listening out for anything.
And then muddy fenced-in yard.
Yep.
Contains wooden feeding troughs and chicken coops.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 goblins chasing chickens.
How many? I wonder how this will work. How many things are in that field? It's not just the goblins and the chickens, is it? It's the goblins, the chickens, and everything else.
How do you mean? You mean
So I'm thinking about casting sleep.
Uh-huh.
And I don't want to waste the hit die, the HP, on the chickens and the pigs and everything else.
There are a number of pigs and chickens in there, unfortunately.
So, like, are they both chasing the chicken, or are they chasing different chickens?
They're chasing different chickens.
Different chickens. So they're not, like, in a circle, like, I can time it so they go and get, like, just the chickens in them.
You can
try.
Chasing the chicken sounds like trying to burn hen feathers to get high.
Yeah.
Ooh. Opportunity strikes. They actually bump into each other and pause for a second as the chickens run away.
Okay.
That was a
And
good
I'll
roll.
Sleep. And 5d8, 5, plus 7, 13, 15,
They are unconscious.
and then 21. Yeah. And then I kind of look back.
So how many did you say? 21?
No, it's 20...
28.
28. And then plus 8. 30,
36.
36.
Okay.
And I've got them...
Foom, foom, and you hear a foom from the stable house.
Huh. That's unusual.
Should we attempt to tie all of them up with...
Yes.
Let's go and do that.
Can
Or
I?
perhaps you could put that box on one of them.
Actually, I coup de grace the 2 in the fucking field. Just dunk.
Yeah. Can I place the chest on top of the 2 now? Coup de grace?
Can I have a... Well, it'll be an attack roll with advantage.
Sure. It's a crit as well, I guess.
If it hits, yes.
Well, that's a 19.
Yeah.
That's a natural 20.
Okay, yeah, sure. So you would have critted anyway.
Yeah. And then the other one, that's 18, sorry. And then that's less, so 17.
Yeah, both hit. Now can I have damage for it, please?
Sure. D8.
Head over to the stable block.
There is a goblin that fell out of the hayloft unconscious.
So that's 7 plus 4. And that's not the crit, so that's some...
Straight in.
Yeah, they've got 7 HP.
Okay, so that one's dead. 10.
Yeah. You
So I just...
coup de grace both of them.
Yeah, I just stab him through the eye. Just dunk, and like, dunk.
Can I drop the lockbox on the goblin in the stable so that his head's still free, but everything else is
And I'm
then
going to pop a
trapped?
whole muffin in his mouth.
Then I'll head into the stables.
No, that comes from the square. The
Oh.
The square. Oh, right, as in with the.
as in
Quite
yes, as in
close.
that was the dogs reacting to the sound.
Can I ready my weapon?
What does the stables look like? Is it like are there horses in here as well?
Number 7. Okay, there is a hayloft,
Mm-hmm. Attempt to jump.
and there are stalls and
Literally the first sign of any kind of dog approaching.
five horses. Sorry, 5 draft horses and 5 riding horses confined to the wooden stalls that line the north and south walls.
I will duck into one of the stalls with the riding horses.
I would like to
duck
use
down.
40 feet of climb speed to get to the hayloft.
And can I move towards the door where the walks are likely to
Can
be
I
coming
have you roll a d6?
to? 4.
Okay, and what's your strength?
18.
Okay, yeah, dropping the lockbox on that goblin,
Yeah.
his head just bursts.
You killed him.
Maybe a touch more gentle next time. you know. At least we've got one.
Well, I say
in
burst, his head just pops off his body.
Ooh.
Oh dear.
I suppress a laugh.
Cal doesn't. A giggle.
I don't laugh quietly.
I look ironically very green.
Right.
And and then the 2 wargs prowl in and have a look to see if they can see you.
Well, I'm currently stood at the door, so I assume
Oh.
they. Well, I've moved towards the door.
Well-
Even if I haven't reached there, they would. I assume would see me at that point.
16 on stealth. In the like stalls.
Okay, you say 16 on stealth?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm imagining it's like a long
Wow.
line and
Alright. Okay, they got advantage because of one of their features.
Yeah.
Both of them rolled a nat 1 and then something else.
20 on stealth to hide in the hayloft.
Okay, you are very
Oh,
good hidden
you.
in the hayloft.
You're standing next to box boy.
Given that he's approaching
Pull out
the
my
door,
sling.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna, out of my trench coat, out comes a rifle. I'll go behind the chest and like take aim.
It is, I'm going to mention also that this is a clockwork rifle.
Yep.
So it's very obviously got ticking, got gears and things, and you need to wind it up. And it just...
That'll go for poo when you critical hit.
Can I?
Yes, it does.
It does now. Can I charge at the largest of the two?
Well, see, this doesn't really work. Actually, no, yes, it does work. We'll say that they have... Okay, we'll say that's a door.
Okay.
Or no, we'll say that whole thing, that side is open.
Okay.
And they have moved across this way.
So I assume I've dropped the box over here and I've turned around and moving
And you are
towards
at the door.
Yeah.
Uh,
Probably.
you guys will be hidden.
Support to do another level.
The combat will be happening out here, most likely.
Yeah.
So I'll say that the people who are in there and back could take pot shots out the door in this direction.
Okay.
Now, can I please have everyone roll initiative?
Is that D20?
That is a D20.
8.
11.
5.
17.
Oh wait.
Can everyone please remember what you've got?
Hold on, do I have to add this with anything?
Nah.
So 10. Okay.
So in your initiative, that is the same as your dexterity, so +2.
In your case, yeah.
Okay, cool.
You take that 1 feet.
Okay.
I'll remember.
Or bards. Jack of all trades plus initiative.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah. It's a weird thing.
That's like I've dump statted decks on my Dragonborn Bard, which is an interesting character build, but it's actually made for a really fun play. But yeah, his initiative is still +1.
Yeah.
God bless him.
So did
He's
anyone get
160
higher than a
years old.
15?
Yep, 17.
Okay, 10 to 15?
10.
11.
Oh.
And then you were...
5.
Yeah, okay.
Rolled a 1.
Have you got 4 initiative? Damn.
Yeah. I've got 2 high stats. It's just I've also got a 6.
Is that calm?
No, thankfully. That would be real bad. No, I've got 9 in con.
You picked the 6 for the strength.
Yeah. That's why I need you to throw me on the roof.
Your willow.
Tori seems to Nova, it seems more like I'm giving you a boost rather than... I imagine
Or,
like picking up and
Tal,
throwing.
you could literally throw Tal. She is tiny.
All I've got is
Final
weight.
Fantasy
rocks.
7 battle music.
So I don't know precisely.
Unfortunately, out of that, and then back in again, so that it comes out the right damn speakers.
Chaps, bad times. I'm terrified of vlogs. I just don't like them. It's not because I'm a cat.
Is that Thunderbird?
It's because you're
No.
not that big. It's fine. Just kill them.
This is from Dragon Quest VIII.
Yeah.
Alright, so the wargs go first. Both of them are going to run up and attack the dwarf.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm okay for the moment, thanks.
Do you want me to move them?
Yes, please.
So what, like that?
Yeah, that'll do fine.
Okay.
And now, first attack. That is a 16, which hits, I believe.
Because my armor class is 16.
Yep. Okay. In that case, you want to take 5 damage, which is the minimum they could do, and make a strength saving throw, please. Do the damage first.
14, 18.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, cool.
Next attack. So 19, that hits.
Damn.
Okay, that is 10 damage. And another strength saving throw, please.
So I now have 2 health points. Damn. 17.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
Okay. Samuel's turn.
So the gears of the rifle, they start going... And then the whole thing, just a long streak of red goes along the whole metal. I cast Arcane Weapon on it, then fire at whichever one is at the door.
You can see both of them. You got your pick.
The big scary one.
Okay, big scary one it is.
Nat 20.
First combat roll of the game. Very nice.
Goodbye.
Can I have a damage roll, please? And remember to roll the dice twice.
Roll the dice twice. Yep. Which one? The weapon?
The damaged.
Any
All
dice.
damaged
Oh,
dice.
damage dice. Ah.
Nice.
And I'll roll those again because one of those was incorrect. It should be D6, not D8. 13. Plus 18 total.
18 total. Oh, I've not got any pen and paper.
Sure.
This'll do.
There's a pen.
Thank you.
Want to check magic?
Yes.
CF.
So that's
I have to choose an energy type for the arcane weapon. I'll choose fire.
sure. Okay, the bullet, wreathed in a red arcane energy, flies out from the barrel of the clockwork rifle, streaks past the dwarven barbarian, well, shoots over his head, and straight into the neck of one of those wargs, and then it starts smoking from the wound, and it's eventually the smoke just goes tss. That really hurt it, but it's still up. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back in as far as I can while still keeping them in range.
Sure thing. So are you on the ground floor or the upper floor?
Oh, I was on the ground floor.
Okay, it's Algernon that's on the upper floor, isn't
Yeah, I
it?
didn't.
Okay, well, in that case, Algernon's turn.
Cost catapult.
Okay,
What weighs 1 to 5 pounds and is unsecured in here? Is that like a stable bucket or something?
sure,
Or is it
yes.
fuck a bucket in its head?
The one that's already damaged or the undamaged one?
I'm going to say the one that's already damaged.
Okay,
Can you make a dex saving throw, please?
make a dex saving throw to avoid the fucking bucket. Your spell save DC's 13, isn't it?
It is, I believe.
Yeah, okay, that hits.
So it fails to save, or...
Yeah.
Okay, it takes some damage. No, specifically... Jesus Christ, 8 damage.
That is exactly how many hit points it had left. Yeah, you managed to...
Bloody well hit, Sam, I say! Bloody well hit!
Yeah, while it's still reeling from the hole in its neck, it turns its head to the side to try and see what's happening, and this bucket just goes... and it tumbles to the ground lifelessly.
Nice.
That is one walk down.
Okay.
That's my
Bow!
I'm very angry.
Are you raging?
To rage.
I can't see any disadvantage to racing. That and it's almost killed me, so yes, I'd be pretty angry at this stage.
Okay, so that's your bonus action to go into a rage, I believe.
So which one is
Yeah,
dead?
The one with the orc on it.
So first action is going to be to attack, I assume, and then the bonus action.
The bonus action would be to rage. Yeah, you can do them. You can do those in either order.
Okay.
So you go into a rage and then you attack.
Okay, right. So I have you have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. So strength check, I assume, is to see if I hit it.
No, it's just a weapon attack roll.
Oh, okay. When you make a melee weapon attack using strength, you gain a bonus to the damage equal to your rage damage.
Just 2.
Is it? Okay,
Mhm.
cool.
So
is that what it is?
roll to hit, please.
D20?
Yeah.
D20.
8 plus.
What?
What do I use?
You would add,
So-
add proficiency of 2 and your strength of 4 to make it 14
Yeah, it should be in the middle of the sheet. Right there.
for 6.
Oh, I see. Oh, I use that when attacking. Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
So that was 14 total.
Yes.
That hits.
Cool.
Roll damage, please.
So that's 1d12. Is
That one?
1d12?
Yeah, that's the one.
Plus 4. Okay, cool. And it's S, which is slashing, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
5
5 plus the 4.
And you also
Plus
add your rage
2.
damage.
9,
11.
10, 11. 11 slashing damage.
Okay. Yeah, that has hurt it. You take your axe. You feel the rage building inside you. You feel a little bit of foam at your mouth, at the corner of your mouth, and then you just take a big baseball bat swing with it and just go thunk, burying the axe in the side of the warg.
It goes without saying that I do some kind of walk around like Yeah, but much louder.
Sure. Okay, Tal.
Is he in the doorway?
He is in the doorway, but this thing is bigger than him, so you can see over him.
That's not what. Right. I'll pat the horse.
The doorway is big enough that you can get past.
Yes,
The doorway is quite big. So that entire
the door's big enough to get a horse through,
yes,
but it's not big enough for a horse and a man to get through at the same time.
yeah.
And I really wanted to do something else. So,
Well, I'm saying that entire side of the building is open.
I'll tell you what I wanted to do afterwards, and you'll see why I can't do it.
Okay.
I'll pop out with the short bow and just and shoot.
Were you going to try and cause a stampede with all the
Yes.
horses?
But he's in. I don't want
It
to kill
is
him.
the logical choice.
It's the logical choice. With a character with 7 HP, it is a very logical choice.
Why attack when you can get hundreds of horses to do your work for you? Or
Okay. Or several.
less than 10 horses, yeah.
Okay, make an attack roll, please.
Do I have advantage because it doesn't know where I am? Or does it know where I am?
It knows where you are.
14.
Hits.
Cool. It's 1d6. 5 damage.
All right, it's still up.
And I just duck back around the corner so it can't see me.
Okay. Well, that one's dead.
I think the other one's about to eat my face.
Initiative count 20, and then an attack. That is a no. It takes it goes at your leg, and you just bring your leg back, just out of its way, just easily, casually, lazily, almost.
Just winding up.
Getting ready to give it a great big kick. Samuel.
Grab another modified bolt, stick it in, clock that goes off, fire him. 9.
Not enough, I'm afraid. It sails clean past the warg.
I've literally just realised you crit, so that your rifle would have gone cuckoo.
Yeah, with a little cuckoo bird just popping out the side. Because you obviously cannibalised a clock to make this. Okay, Algernon.
Okay,
Please remove.
would the catapult spell I cast have revealed me from the 20 I got on stealth? Okay, I'm just going to fling a stone at it. I pull out my just necktie, essentially, I could call that, and I put a stone in it and start whirling around, and then... It's 20.
That hits.
No, 19.
Still hits.
7.
That's a good hit.
That is a good hit, yeah.
Got it in the eye.
Yeah. Just in the side of the... I imagine just like a...
Yeah, you've clocked it on the warg version of a temple,
I said,
and it
all right,
shakes its head a little bit, and then growls up at you.
I would like to use climb to just get as far up like into the rafters as I can.
On the ceiling.
Yeah, you know, like how cats could get like dangerously close to just like matrix along the ceiling. Yeah, I'll just get as far up the roof as I can.
Okay. Bal.
Can we assume has a minute passed since
No.
last went? No. Okay,
No,
that's
no.
fine.
Each round is 6 seconds.
Okay, cool, that's fine. And, like, it just depends whether I'm still raging.
You're still
or not.
raging.
Yeah.
Yes. Cool, that's fine. So,
Yeah.
still swinging at the axe, even more angry that it's not dead yet. Oh, fucking hell. So that's 12 in total.
Not enough, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
It you swing the axe, but because you're so angry that you didn't quite aim properly, it manages to shave the top of the wolf a little bit. Sorry, top of the warg, but not actually hitting anything.
Yeah, Tal will pop out like at that point. That's definitely cocked. Alright, 15.
Hits.
Plus, yeah, a bunch of stuff, so... 5.
5 damage.
Yep.
Thunk! Into the jugular. Blood starts fountaining out of its throat, and it collapses.
Drag the bodies in, darling, quickly. Now.
Al,
Yeah.
are you alright, old chap? You appear to have been somewhat eviscerated.
Bodies first, because if more come, it's bad.
Am I strong enough to grab both?
Strong
I have a
one more
strength
at a
of
time.
18, yeah.
One at a time, I'm afraid.
Okay.
With
cool.
3 limbs clasped around the rafters, I'll just use Mage Hand with my
Okay,
one
cool.
remaining hand
So-
to just pull a little bit.
So I grab the first one, pull it in. I look back to see everyone presumably still stood there watching it. Mumble
Like,
something in
Tal
Dwarvish.
goes,
What?
Yeah.
Darling.
Um,
We got noodly arms.
mumbling something in Dwarvish that is somewhat offensive, but then go drag the other one in. And then sit down for a second to catch my breath with back leaning on one of the dead dwarves.
Okay,
Using it like a sofa.
Can I please have a stealth check from everybody?
Is that before or after I've brought the things in?
After.
Stealth dexterity, isn't it?
19.
16.
18.
16.
Okay.
I'm more worried about the horses making noises than...
Alright, there is a goblin that you can see. From the east of the stable that you're in, there is a watchtower.
Oh.
And you see...
There. Yeah.
And you see a goblin poke its head out.
How far away is this watchtower?
50 feet? 60 feet?
Yeah,
something
50 to 60 feet.
Okay, hold that thought 1 second.
Yeah, better.
The two of... I'm not a spell
I'm just
darling,
going-
why would
I'm
you
just-
knock him out?
Sleep.
The most effective level 1 spell.
Yeah.
Fine, yeah.
Algernon's magic comes across when it's not just like hurling something. It's sort of
Well, it's
orangey
it's
white.
looking around, wondering where that came from.
Do you roll? Because it could technically be a blow.
Yeah, you could, but
It's not.
I'm like halfway to raising my rifle.
it just like drops.
It hadn't seen it rolled a 4. It wasn't
I
going to see any of
assume
you.
his rifle isn't quiet.
or you know, the yelling barbarian, probably not ultimately subtle.
No. I'm actually still
might
checking to
not.
see if anything else saw you. If anything, if anything else is in range of. Yeah. Okay. And to the south, you see the farm.
This farm.
Yep. And to the west of that farm,
Yes, there.
on the western edge, yep, there is a building there, and there is another goblin that pokes its head out.
Shall we all just shoot it?
Does it see us, or is it just
It
looking
does.
around?
It's just looking around.
Leave it alone, darling. It's just looking around.
It doesn't. It
How
doesn't
far away?
focus on anything in particular.
How far away is it?
Probably got 70 feet.
I can't see that far.
Oh, I can't see that far. I think he can.
Yeah,
Actually,
no, 70 feet.
Yeah.
So I can't see that far to shoot it anyway.
It's 70 feet, and it's looking around trying to figure out where all that came from, but it doesn't know.
Yeah.
It's not focusing in any particular direction.
Okay.
However-
I know we know it
The
is.
one that I sent to sleep on the watchtower.
Yes.
What is the watchtower like? Does it have like a drop?
Yeah. Did it fall off?
Sorry, it opened the door and
Oh,
it's
at the
poked its head
bottom.
out the door at the bottom.
I'll run
Oh,
over
okay.
then very quickly.
Coup de grace?
Yeah, I'll stab it like Tal will run up to it, look it on the ground, and go and just slit its throat,
Do these?
and then drag it inside,
Okay.
and then shut it. and then shut it.
Advantage attack, please. Actually, it's unconscious and you're not in combat. If you miss, you can just do it again until you get it right.
Essentially, yeah.
Fine, yeah. I'm not. I'm
This is a weird rule in D&D that doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, you have to attack roll, but they used to have to coup de grace, but they removed it.
Could you remove Loki from that chair, please?
Oh, come on, buddy. Oof. The walks were so unstable. Do they have any kind of saddlebags or anything?
Nope.
Is there any way that I can heal?
We took a short
I
rest.
will.
You can
attempt
take it.
to-
You can hole up somewhere
do
for
you
an
want
hour
for
and
short
take a short rest.
In the meantime, I'll put
Would you
out
like some help?
scraps of cloth and bind his wounds.
That would be most honourable.
I go on trench coat. Out comes, you know, the sort of staple guns you get in a hospital.
Like, oh, that looks bad.
I go up to him, because I don't say anything, I just go. Casting cure wounds on you.
It's the fucking surgical stuff.
Yeah.
I fucking love it.
One.
It would have been 8, but obviously 7 points of staple damage.
It's 1 plus your intelligence modifier. It's 5.
Oh, that's true. 5. Okay. Yeah.
Why?
You heal
so is
5
that-
hit points.
5 hit points.
It's wonderful. Okay, so I dragged him into the watchtower.
There is also an eraser under the hat. A brand new pack of erasers.
Ah,
How
And
do you
this-
protect it?
So I dragged him into the guard tower. What else is in here? Is he carrying, or he or she? I don't know. I'm not presuming anything.
Okay. She has a silver locket shaped like a fish in her fist.
Ooh, silver locket.
Have you gone on ahead?
I'm in this. I went across, coup de grace the goblin, and dragged her into the
Card tower. Silver locket.
Inside the locket is a painted portrait of a rosy-cheeked male halfling.
Ah.
It's worth 25 gold.
Rosy cheeked male halfling.
How much is that one?
Okay. Is there anything else in the watchtower? Might not be.
No, unfortunately not.
I'll dump the body into
What
a corner.
kind of weapons?
Rather
are these goblins
unceremoniously.
holding?
Scimitars.
All of them?
Yeah.
I said, how? Furnish me one of the weapons, these brigands.
There's one that's dead in there.
Yes, there is one in the stable with you.
Smushed
Fell
under
out the hayloft and got stabbed. Which you've not looted that guy actually.
No, that one had the head blown
Yeah.
off, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, you're right. That
I
had the
guess I'll have a look under there. Investigation?
sure. Okay. You managed to find his coin pouch holding 1 copper piece.
Is there a way to snap open the lockbox without picking the lock?
Bit noisy, boy.
As in with brute force.
He's also got a wooden box with 10 silvered darts in it.
Ooh.
How often can we try and pick the lock of this big chap?
Well,
I'm going to say you'll have to do it over the next the next short rest.
Okay.
well,
If you're taking a short rest now, then you can.
close that up.
If you're taking a short rest now, then you can have another go at it.
Might I suggest we do?
It's not a bad idea.
That's a short rest.
Darlings, I can fill you in on some rather important details you'll need to know. So
You.
let me try and pick.
Help.
Oh, I believe, actually, there may be something I can do here. Oh, goodness.
We'll get ready to try next time.
Yes, try again later.
What did you get?
14.
No, nowhere near.
Is there any way we could sort of
Can I have
load it with sackcloth and don't muffle any sound and get the dwarf to...
It is an iron box.
But the lock, is that...
It's also iron.
Mm-hmm.
Can I also attempt to picklock it? Is that dexterity?
I am
just
not
for
giving
shit.
him my tools.
No. Do I have to have tools to pick the lock?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to...
It's not that I don't trust you, darling, but you have very big hands.
I'm going
And
to...
my
I'm
tools are
likely
quite
to
small.
snap them if I don't get it immediately.
Yes, I think
In
yes.
the
I assume the trick is to shove it in
around
and
myself.
No,
I'm going to
no,
array
it's a bit more finesse.
small silver discs from my bag. And upon one, I'm going to place an apple, on another chicken leg, and a potato, and another apple, and then a carrot.
While he's laying it
It's
out,
an evening supper.
while he's laying it out, can I grab the chicken leg and just start munching on?
This is an arcane ritual for me to siphon. I do have another. It's fine. It's fine. The other one. I use arcane recovery to regain a spell slot.
Okay.
So my chat with that woman, Miss Darkhope, was rather weird, I imagine, on your side of things. She is part of an organisation called the Zentarum. I don't know whether or not any of you have heard of them, but they're rather annoying little fuckers.
History?
Roll history. Yep.
Nope.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Yes.
Zentarum. Yes, also known as the Black Network, a group of ne'er-do-wells that try to control the Sword Coast and the North in general through shady dealings. They're kind of like the D&D mafia. They organise caravan guards, and if you don't take their caravan guards, then they'll arrange for you to need caravan guards. And they've got their fingers in all kinds of shady pies.
I got a 16. Do I learn the same?
Yes.
Yes, I know about the Zentarum, certainly, yes.
Yes.
Do you know about them? So what do you know about them?
Probably the same things as you, dear boy.
Yes, but
It's
specifically...
fairly common around our
Not catching on to what's going on. I just fill you in. And go,
Yes, that's the same things I know.
Sam, what is your actual passive perception, please?
15.
15. Okay. You managed to see a goblin walk up to the front of the barn and then take a crossbow bolt to the side of the head from the direction of the inn. And it just goes thump through the barn doorway.
Good job, darling. Yes, well done.
Does he have
Can
anything on him?
Yeah, I was going to say, search his pockets. Rough him up.
That one is. It's got a backpack.
Yep.
What is in the back? It's the important thing.
A variety of basic equipment that you could buy from any store.
Is any of it in a kind of brass?
Yes. 94. Yes.
Fuck me, yeah.
Yes, you get the perfect thing for your ritual.
Well, I don't know what that means.
During that short rest, can I resummon Julian then? Okay.
As long as you remove the appropriate.
Yeah, 10 gold pieces of incense and.
Yeah.
Is there like a fork or a knife in the pack?
Mm-hmm.
I take it, I bend it, and I give it to you. There's a lockpick for you.
Can I now attempt to pick the lock?
Oh god. Okay.
Can I see him do this and go, ooh, you might break it. Don't break the lock, darling. I don't want to have to break into it.
Can I please have a dexterity check?
Right, well, good luck.
4.
That lock is now broken.
Ah.
Well,
Did it?
it's fine, darling. You're going to have to axe it off later. Don't do it right now. It's almost like I'm ahead of him somehow.
Yes, almost. Yeah.
So close.
So, like I was saying,
One can never, miss the opportunity to learn.
that's true, but given this particular case, I can tell you exactly what's going to happen should he learn this.
So I'm going to take this brass kettle that goes placed on the floor and begin to set fire to the little box of incense.
Oh, it's not a kettle. This is actually. It seems like a brazier designed for summoning familiars.
I prefer a kettle because then it could make tea. Oh,
Well, it's consumed afterwards.
The brazier.
That's the way you made me do it in your game.
Oh, neat.
Now it is this one.
I don't even remember that. Cool.
Yeah, no, we did it on the not Isle of Wight.
What, ruin?
Yes, because Jock died, and I had to summon him back again, and you said it consumed everything, including the brazier.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah.
I deserve this.
I've already got a kettle though, so press this ingredients in there. We're going to set fire to them.
I will have one of those squares now, please.
Over this 10-minute period, casting the spell, it looks like an
Thank you.
egg appears to form inside the brazier. An egg of onyx, stone sort of material. And at the end of the casting time, it hatches into,
I have fallen asleep
an
on the
owl.
walk.
A little owl with ridiculous eyebrows. Like this.
Let's see. There you go, owl.
That's amazing.
There we go. In we go.
Why do all your animals... No, I'm not going to ask it.
Good choice.
Now, Mike,
Darlings,
what you can do is you can spend some hit dice to regain your health.
that's only one hit die, because that's all you've got. Roll a d12 and regain that many
So
hit dice. Plus
You can
your
roll your
constitution.
12-sided die,
Yep.
and then at the end of your short rest, you'll regain that many hit points.
Oh, okay, cool.
Good roll.
Pretty good.
Nice.
9 plus 4.
Oh, cool. So I'm back up to 4.
You are. So, darlings, like I was saying, the Zentarum are not nice people, and she is definitely one of them. Those flying snakes, that thing she had wrapped around her arm, they use it to communicate, and there are more coming.
Ooh.
The Zentarum.
So that was Julian.
Fine.
How do you know them?
I've had some dealings with it.
Maybe one of them.
No.
Okay.
If I was one of them, why would I tell you that?
Might be strange. I don't know.
I'd be estranged, but then I wouldn't be one of them, would I? I'd be estranged. No.
Yeah.
I have no love for them, and hence why I'm happy to tell you that. I was thinking about killing her anyways in the room, but I thought, perhaps not. She might be useful, gather more information, and find out who exactly is coming here. I don't really want to be dealing with any of the higher upper. If it's some low-level grunt, that's one thing. A bit worried who might be showing up, though. Who knows? Zentarum are quite powerful. Lots of fingers, lots of pies. You know that sort.
Very well.
But regardless, she has done us a favour and killed this piece of shit. And
Could I take a scimitar, please?
are you intending to use that?
Weapon of last resort.
Fair enough, darling.
It is old and it is rusted, and it is not in great condition.
Tal cleans off the rapier and puts it back in the citern.
Towards the end of the rest, the clockwork gears of the rifle just slow down and so start so just bang.
That's a wonderful
I
weapon.
get out a wand instead.
I really like that. It's very loud though. I don't know if I like that.
It's not as loud as a gunpowder one would be.
Yeah, it's not gunpowder.
Yeah, but it's still loud enough that it would make enough noise to alert
Well,
people. Whereas
it
a
is-
bow makes nothing.
It is only slightly more loud than a crossbow.
Okay.
And much quieter than my battle.
Until it crits and then goes cuckoo.
Yes.
I really must fix that.
Yeah.
It's a
I
feature,
quite
not
like
a
the
bug.
noise.
It's not perfectly silent. It's not as silent as a crossbow.
bow.
Because of the tick 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 tick
Yeah.
tick tick tick.
It delights the nobles quite well when we go hunting.
I imagine it does.
I'm more of a noble persuasion.
I'm not. I've certainly been amongst my clientele.
Oh, okay.
Well, we like you were asking about my past. I know nothing about yours. Maybe we keep it that way for a little bit till I know you better.
Very well.
Right.
Loki's finally getting to his bed.
Now that
Should we attempt to locate more goblins?
I think so. We know there's at least one in this building here, down here.
Actually, the one that poked his head through the door
Mm-hmm.
looks very similar to that goblin.
Oh.
That's
Oh, that one.
You get the feeling that possibly it might have started trying to investigate the commotion
And then got killed
and then got killed with a very good shot.
by Killer Darkthorpe.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we head over there anyway, just to check the area's clear?
I think that would be wise.
sure.
This big building on this.
Yeah, because if
Mounts.
if we come round like that, sort of in a backward sea, we can cover the last.
Every time we sneak through builds, are you just carrying this big chest with you?
Yes.
Yes, I am.
I silhouetted, there's just three of us walking like running on there.
Okay, your stealth checks will be made at disadvantage.
Yeah. Well, Tal will go first to scout it out.
You could just leave it somewhere safe and then come back to it.
Well, I'm thinking about leaving it in the barn, to be honest, because
The
we might
horses
as well.
might be useful later. I think we should.
Yeah,
Um,
it will save our legs.
So I'll stealth check. Up to
Julian is a little.
Which one are you looking at, sorry?
Southeast corner farm with the building, I think.
Well, the one where the goblin poked his head out?
Yeah.
Okay, that is a trading post.
That was 17.
Is or was?
Is.
I imagine there's not much left in it, though.
I
What is
believe
that?
it's just called a post
You
now.
say that. Mounted on the building's entrance is a circular blue shield emblazoned with a stylized golden lion, the symbol of the Lion Shield Costa, a trading company. The door to the trading post hangs open, and looking in, it's a 20-foot square store with a 10-foot by 20-foot side room containing storage, shelves, and a cot. The place has been tossed. However, goblins have broken many things in there, including bottles, lamps, ink jars, spice jars, and crockery.
Ooh,
Nevertheless, many things remain intact.
Okay.
You can search the trading post and find anything on the adventuring gear table
Ooh.
that is worth 10 GP or less.
holy shit.
And if you ask, you'll need to
What
find,
page is
you'll need to ask me how much of something there is,
Right.
and then I'll
10 GP or
roll it.
less.
10 GP or less,
What
yes.
page is that?
And I will roll to see how much of that there is.
Could I cast Detect Magic as a ritual, please?
You
That's what I'll be doing.
You can.
Come to chew my little baggie of herbs.
Is there a grappling hook?
There are 3.
I'll take them.
Perhaps, what are those little spiky things called you throw on the floor?
Caltrops.
Yes,
2 bags.
I would take a bag. And rope.
Oh, there are 4 lots of 50-foot rope.
I will take one, please.
I think I've used mine. Time with various goblins. Make a bit.
Ooh.
So,
Is there a crowbar?
3 crowbars.
ink or paper, the kind that I would use to scribe spells.
Nothing of that quality, I'm afraid.
Are there any manacles?
Is that on that list?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 GP.
1 set of manacles.
Ooh, I know, a crowbar.
How many crowbars did I say?
There were 3.
You've already
Y- y-
I was going to give it to you.
Is there anything in the room like a building like this? I'm thinking like back to the inn that we first entered, like any loose floorboards, anything like that, for me to like kind of go, well, you hid some, like a place like you might like that.
Roll an investigate check, please.
14.
I'm afraid you can't find any hidden compartments.
Oh well.
Is there also any rations?
Rations?
No.
Oh,
You can see crumbs where rations used to be.
damn you, ferryman.
Oh. No, it wasn't him. It was...
A
right.
lock.
A lock.
Perhaps we could refasten it upon the chest after it is broken into.
Is there a healer's kit?
There would be nothing to fasten it onto. The lock is built
I see.
into the chest. A healer's kit,
Yes.
1.
We'll grab that.
Could I upgrade my tent, please? Because at the moment it's a 1-person tent, and I'd like a 2-person tent, because I'm 2-person.
Is that on the list there?
It is.
Yes.
There are 3 2-people tents.
And can I...
Excellent.
They're
Uh,
heavy,
l-
though.
l-
They're
I'll swap mine.
Last one. Can I see if there is a chain 10 feet long?
2 10-foot long chains.
I think that is good with rope.
Are there any arcane focuses, specifically rod or wands?
I'm afraid not.
I'm assuming there's crossbow ammunition about.
This is a trading post rather than an armory.
So the adventuring gear
Yeah,
does say
that's
there's
why-
crossbow bolts.
Yeah.
20
Yes, let me
of them.
just... I'm just double
Okay.
checking to see that there isn't a blacksmith's or armory place that this place wouldn't want to compete with. Okay. 2 sets of however much the crossbow
Cool.
things are. You will need to do some work on them before they are
Yeah.
usable, but yeah.
Any kind of brass pots?
1.
In the same vein,
Back up.
arrows.
4 bundles.
4 bundles. So that's a lot. So
There's like, what, 20 in a bundle?
20 in a
8
bundle.
arrows.
So that's 80 arrows.
Oh,
So,
gosh.
I'll grab 2 bundles.
I am going to say, though, that you guys do... if it's not special ammunition, you don't need to track it.
Okay. Well, I'm tracking it.
I mean,
anyway,
you've just picked up enough to keep you going for now. I'll say that when you get to a town, one of the things you can do is go and get enough to keep you going for now.
Arrows are expensive. They're gold each. Gold for 20. So.
But, well, I'm not going to...
Yeah.
Because that's... for me, that's not the fun side of D&D.
That's fair enough.
Regular ink and paper? Just of the
Regular
the
ink and
normal
paper.
kind?
Oh, yeah, you can get
There's like a quiver built into the citron and the arrows.
3...
3 inks.
3 pots of ink.
Ooh, can they be different
And
colours?
stacks of paper. Yeah, you can get a black one, a blue one, and a purple one.
Ooh.
Purple ink would be really expensive.
Yes. Yes, you lucked out.
Neat.
Um,
Probably a smaller pot for 10 gold.
yeah, I think I've got everything else.
I need a backup weapon. Shovel? I won't take a shovel.
There are 2 shovels.
I do not want them.
I'll take a shovel.
Of course you will.
I'm surprised you didn't go, is there a portable RAM?
I didn't see that.
It's in there.
Is it worth...
It's 4 GP.
No, it's alright.
It's adventuring gear. It's like...
I'm gonna have...
There are 4 portable
Why does
rounds.
this guy have so many portable RAMs? It seems really odd.
Roll a d4.
But demand for it fell when the
Is there any
town
kind
got
of
bombed.
fishing line or fishing tackle?
3 sets of fishing equipment.
I would take 1.
Oh, Sam, there are various tools here that I'm sure you can find a use for.
Oh, I think so. What tools have you got there, Zan? Just generic.
I will say that you can now have, in advance of you reaching level 3,
Okay.
you now have a
One of
set
the
of
ones that I get,
each set of tools that you will be able to use later.
Yep.
You don't know how to use them yet, so you have them but can't use them yet.
Poisons are very expensive.
Oh,
100
quick question.
gold for a
Is-
poison.
Is there-
Oh, well,
Sorry, give me a second.
No poisons. I rolled a percentile for that one.
Yeah, it's fine.
Is there a fork?
Yes.
Can I take the fork and give it back?
It matches the fork that you gave him in the first place. Like, from the same set or the same range. Soap. Lots of it.
Belle, I got you a present.
Yes, very well.
Here.
I take a bite.
I saw that coming.
So did I. You wash with it. It makes you smell nice.
You even find 2 bath bombs.
Holy shit, I'm keeping the bath bombs. Yes, I love bath bombs.
Yes, Ferryman, you will inflict
Are there
much
any-
damage with the bath
Any
bombs.
gaming set? It's not specifically on the adventuring gear, but it's in like the tool section. Is it like a pack of playing cards or?
I'll say that there is a pack of playing cards that is sealed and brand new. And there is a used set of dice behind the counter. Looks like you think it might belong to the owner of the shop.
Right.
Finally, a scroll case, something to keep documents dry.
Oh, is that on the list there?
Yes.
Yeah.
3 scroll cases.
I saw it.
Apple scroll.
Yeah, yeah.
Can I
Ah,
sneak out?
and one of them, by some kind of oversight, does contain the kind of paper that you might be looking for.
Oh, does it already have a spell inscribed upon it?
No, but it is enough for the transcribing of one level 1 spell into your spellbook.
Marvellous. So I need to find a scroll now.
Actually, rather than playing cards, I'm looking for the chess set instead.
Well, you've got the playing cards.
Yeah.
And you've got the dice set. As for chess set... Oh, yeah. You got a decent chess set.
Gaming for everyone.
I used to play in the library without
I think you might need to get yourself a bag of holding when you get that feature.
Yeah.
Because you're currently laden down like a cart horse.
Okay.
Most of mine is pretty light, I think.
Well, playing
No, it's
cards,
just
playing...
Mr. Klepto over there.
It's a deck of playing cards and some dice. That's easily going into a pocket. It's the chess set.
The chess set is somewhat.
Well, no, I don't care about the board. I care about the pieces.
The pieces.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Actually, is it? No, it's in the other room. I say you've actually found a nice folding wooden
Chess set.
chess set. Yes.
Do you want to get out?
Yes, please.
I have zero interest in using these to play.
Oh.
They're going to enchant them in some way.
Potentially.
I've heard of magic. I'm keen to learn your voice to an object, so the object would speak. Perhaps enchant so that when a piece is taken, it screams horribly.
Why would you do that?
Out your mouth.
Yeah. But why?
Oh, why?
Is why, darling?
Why?
You find this.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yes.
Pour the pieces into a bag.
My parents got me that from Hong Kong.
And it cost them 10 gold pieces.
Up to 10
Can I
pieces.
sneak off?
And it is drawers there.
Ah.
That's very
Oh,
good.
wow.
Was it like jade?
Not entirely sure.
Soapstone.
Yeah, probably soapstone.
Oh, that's nice and carvy wood. Just going to knit to the glue.
Sure.
Can I quickly return back to the chest with the crowbar and tail?
Oh.
Sure.
I
Make a strength check, please.
hold on a sec.
Oh.
I hold my fork, attempt to shove it into the lock again. No,
I'll teach you properly next time. It didn't work out so well.
no. I attempt to get very angry that I've been bested by a chest and rage when I shove the crowbar in.
You can rage at any time.
However, doing a
He's using rage to get advantage of the strength check.
yes, but I believe there are rules for using rage multiple times before a long rest.
He has a number of uses. He has 2.
You have 2 uses. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought. Oh no, sorry. It's the frenzied rage that gives
that does that. Yeah.
exhaustion levels. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Rage.
So
Oh, that's going to be good.
So 18 plus 4.
Plus 2. Because you've got proficiency and you get the bonus in it.
Alright,
So that's 18 plus 6.
yeah, 24.
Boom!
you just bend the crowbar.
Whoa!
Because this is not meant to be opened with a strength check.
Oh, I see.
It's meant to be opened with a dex check.
Yeah.
So I have increased the DC
Yeah.
to 25.
Yeah, for the.
I have 2 more crowbars.
Increased it to 20.
If anyone wishes to assist me.
Now they're getting into this.
Tal is sneaking off. She's trying to get into this farm. And watching this watchtower as well while she goes.
While I'm still raging, I'm going to attempt again. Nope. I assume I bend the crowbar each time I fail.
Yep.
Wow, your rage ends the second you don't take damage, so.
Nope. That's all 3 crowbars bent.
Nope. Yeah.
I'm very angry.
You needed 19.
Might have got it. 2 rolls. Okay.
18 was quite high, but...
So, this farm.
Okay, so that farm.
Oh, I need a stealth check. Definitely need stealth. 25? 25.
Sorry, which farm?
South one with the field next to it.
Okay, so there are. That's 4G.
There are some frustrated cries coming from the
Okay.
I'll come back to you and give you one of the chess pieces.
Oh.
2
As you grab
goblins.
it makes a scream like you requested.
Just 2.
2 goblins dancing in a garden.
What is
Right,
Behind
in this
the cottage.
Like right here.
Pulse the trigger.
They can't see me.
They are wearing
So if someone touches
eyeless,
the screens,
hollowed up
What
pumpkins on their heads,
bad if someone
playing a game of blind tag.
They
continuously
can't see me.
No,
They
'cause
are
one
blinded.
touch, one touch, then let go, and then touch it again.
Wait. Can I walk up right next to one of them and stab them with a rapier?
Make a
I've already
stealth
rolled 25 on the stealth.
check with advantage. Okay, yes. You pick your place and stand still and just cut them as they come past.
And then wait for the next one.
Can I please have attack rolled with advantage, please?
Ooh, that's not good. 12 on the first one.
Ooh.
Oh dear.
But I assume they can't hear me. Did you hear the...
But if one screams in pain, I'm guessing the other one
Well, yeah, I missed, luckily.
Okay, yeah, the goblin seems a bit confused because you managed to scrape the rapier across the leather armour.
Yep.
It pauses for a second.
Dead silent. And then I stab.
It starts laughing because it thinks
Oh,
it
yeah.
caught the other one. And then stab, yeah.
Yeah.
Advantage again.
17 plus 6, that's going to hit for sure.
Yes. Roll damage, please.
Goddamn pumpkin on his head. Oh, well.
He's got a pumpkin on his head.
Yeah, 10.
10 damage.
I missed something.
They've got these 2 goblins that are playing blind tag in a field.
Oh, I
and
see.
I'm just like standing there in the field going, with this rapier and going,
It's dead.
and then
And then the other one goes and runs towards the sound with the pumpkin on its head. Make an attack roll with advantage.
it's gonna, that's gonna hit. Well, maybe I'll get a crit, who knows. I did get a crit.
Roll damage.
Outstanding.
6 plus 4, 10.
Yep, that one's dead as well.
Yeah. And then walk back over. Hi. That's 2 more down.
Sorry?
2 more goblins dead.
Where?
Where?
In the field over there. They were chasing each other with pumpkins on their
Who
heads.
killed them?
I did.
Sorry. Joe can't keep a straight face, but Aldo was completely bemused.
That's fine, yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Gosh. Did they have any valuables upon their persons?
I didn't check though, and the goblins, they probably didn't. They were chasing each other around with pumpkins on their heads. Even for goblins, that's stupid.
Yes, it doesn't seem terribly bright, does it?
No.
very angry now, but no longer raging. I'm now marching towards this hut in the southwest.
Let's go. He needs to blow off some steam, I think. I'm gonna try and pick this really fucked lock.
I mean, hopefully my crowbar attempt has actually freed the
First,
bit.
I'm going to say that what you need to do is you need to get Sam to extract the broken pieces of fork.
Sam, can you fix this lock so I can pick it? Like I show you.
Certainly have a go.
Why did you give him that?
You've got to learn at some point.
Yes. but not with the fork.
There are 3 now flat crowbars
Slight
next to
music to watch
it.
there.
I don't doubt that. Though.
You straight at the crowbars. And they've got the coat, then you just
The building in the that is a
Windmill.
windmill on top of the hill.
Yeah, it looks.
Well,
I thought it looked like a
I am
windmill.
trudging very angrily towards it.
Whatever's in there is gonna know he's coming. But probably be like, oh no, no.
I shall follow the
We'll follow
dwarf to
him.
make sure that he's okay.
But you need to open the box first. He'll be fine. I'm sure of it. I went out on my own and I killed 2 goblins. He's a big dwarf.
Do you want to stay and mend the box and I'll go, or do you want me to mend the box?
Oh.
Because we can both mend the box and we can both go.
Why don't we both in the box and he goes? She goes.
Yes.
I'm fucking coming. He exit out the door stealthily.
Roll a stealth check, please.
15.
Yeah, that's plenty. So you start stomping up the hill to the windmill.
Yes.
And I'm like behind bushes and over this way and making my way to the back of the building.
I'm muttering to myself, not loudly, but if it's quiet, they'll hear.
They see and hear you coming. Yes.
Do I see them?
Can I use minor illusion to make him look like bigger? Like wrap his upper torso in an illusion of like a bigger, scarier dwarf?
Ooh.
or a giant?
It won't be that big.
It won't be that
It has like a
limit.
5-foot cube, isn't it?
Yeah. That's why, like wrap the upper. Like he's got like big torso and tiny legs.
Or just put like another torso on top of his shoulders and he has a head just phasing out of the illusion in his belly
It's
button.
like just trying to keep it moving. It's really awkward.
Okay. An arrow comes sailing from the top of the windmill
Yeah.
through the illusion part, and you see another arrow just go woo, 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 out the window.
Okay.
As you hear what sounds like swearing in Goblin,
And
another one laughing.
I draw my weapon and now start charging towards the windmill. Do I see them at this point? I mean, I've seen the arrows.
You can see them in the rafters of the windmill.
Cool.
The windmill's taken a bit of damage from a rock.
If they're in the rafters, they're like looking through a window. Can I use Mage Hand to try to pull one of them out? Just enough, because if I think they're like imbalanced, just like yank them out of the window.
Roll. Make a spell check, please.
Sure. So with just my charisma, that's 16.
Okay, yeah, you managed to pull one of them off.
Does it land at my feet?
Please let it do that. Kill it.
How much is falling damage?
D6 per 10 foot
Yeah,
fall.
D6 per 10 foot. Yeah.
Okay, like this won't be enough to kill it. It takes 1 damage as it goes thump at your feet.
Prone though.
Okay.
It is prone.
Smash its face in.
Roll
Okay.
attack with advantage.
D20 is it?
D20.
twice.
Yep.
12 and 1.
Well,
Okay,
So
so
12 plus.
6.
Cool. Oh yeah, it's that one, isn't it? 18.
yep, that is absolutely fine. Roll damage.
5.
Okay, it is still alive.
It's with disadvantage. I
With
know.
disadvantage because it's prone.
Yep.
Yep.
That's not going to hit, probably. It's 11.
No.
And then, that's not. Yeah. But I was just trying to, because I'm imagining I'm here, he's here, and I'm just, deep around the corner. Okay, so I'm guessing we're ready initiative now.
You say that. The one at the top can't do anything because you can look up and you can see that it's got a bow with a snapped string. Because he rolled a 1 on trying to shoot you.
Yeah.
The one on the ground,
Is panicking.
It's probably dazed at this point.
it's on 1 hit point.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that you can coup de grace that one.
Okay.
And then you've just got the one at the top who has only has a scimitar left.
Hey, darling, can you speak common?
Roll with
17.
That is enough to hit.
9 damage.
Yeah, you kill it.
And then am I rolling
Shouldn't
to
have
finish
flipped
this
me
thing
off.
off down here?
And you finish off the one down there.
Do I have to roll?
No, it's
Okay.
fine. You can just go.
Yay!
So we've been sharing, we've been dual casting mending. Comparing notes.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to get a tinker check from you again to try and figure out how to. Actually, no, not even tinker, just intelligence check.
Yes.
To how to fix it.
21.
Yes, you fixed it.
He has to work out how to undo dwarven craftsmanship.
The lock is now pickable once
How
more.
beautifully phrased. Undo dwarven
You can try and
craftsmanship.
pick it.
What is that, sleight of hand?
That'll be a dexterity
Oh, just
check.
a dex check.
Do you have thieves' tools?
I do have thieves'
Oh,
tools.
yeah, it's just dex.
21.
You pick it.
Of course he does.
You managed to pop it open.
You
Roll
did
it.
what I could not.
I have. So I have +8 with those, by the way, and couldn't do it. I'm annoyed.
What is in
It's
the
a
box?
DC 20.
I know. It was close. What?
Paltrow's head.
Oh.
Okay, a suit of chainmail sized for a dwarf. A dwarven. You don't wear armour though. A
Yeah.
dwarven helm, which you can wear. A leather bag that holds 45 GP.
Oh.
And 2 100 GP gemstones. That's not even the nice bit.
No.
Okay, yeah.
And a glass vial
Oh.
Nothing in it.
with a golden bubbling liquid inside, and it's bubbling. Yeah, when it's still, it's just it's light bubbles. But as soon as you touch it, it starts going mad. You effervescing.
Maybe later.
I mean, you'll need to cast Identify to figure out what it is.
Yep.
But yes, you've got a golden bubbling potion.
I'll leave the armour and the...
You let off some steam now, darling. You feel fine now.
I may be
Good. Shall we head back to them then?
They have been cleansed.
I can't imagine there are that many goblins left. Although we haven't explored this building.
We'll walk back through that way.
Yeah.
Can I just pick the...
Building.
Next to the other.
Yeah. Can I just pick the goblin's pockets?
Sure.
Am I rolling anything?
I'm
need to
rolling.
go into the windmill and go collect whatever we might.
Between the two of them, they have 10 CP.
Okay, so I'll get 5.
We have an accord.
I will infuse the lid so that when you open it, it goes... Then I'll put it back, keep it closed as if we hadn't touched it.
Have you relocked it?
Yes. No, I won't relock it.
Okay.
Should we relock
Pretty
it?
good. Pretty good.
Yes.
Yeah, but while this is going on, you're dealing with the windmill.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like passive perception will allow me to see if it was locked or unlocked.
Yeah, we've relocked it.
Okay.
You've relocked it, okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
So this time we're sneaking in
It's called
because
the
I'm
expert
far
measures.
less angry now.
Yep.
4B, okay. Giant rock has destroyed the back room.
22 for my stealth, and I think yours
I'm
is
taking gems into the bag.
2 more rocks embedded in the garden. It's a wheat farm.
but no goblins.
No goblins or treasure, I'm afraid.
Okay.
And there's there no treasure in the windmill itself.
The windmill itself, no.
And then mending's like a 10-minute cast or something. No, it's not.
1 minute.
1 minute cast. So yeah, the windmill and that would have taken us a minute. So let's hit.
Yeah.
We've been there, darling.
Well, we're.
What's
Yeah,
the
but that's where
marker
the
for?
chest is.
No, the chest is this.
Just to show where the party was, but not
Is
it?
really.
Yes,
Yes, it's
what
been
I-
carried. It's been carried around back and forth
Has it?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it got left where we squished
in
the goblin.
the stables.
In the
Oh, well, in
stables.
that case, that wasn't even where you put the frog.
Yeah, the stables is here, darling.
Oh, there.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's where it is. Cool.
Okay,
That's- My bad.
if I'm correct, I think there are only three places you haven't been to, excluding the guard towers around the edges.
Yes, there.
There.
Yes, there. We
Okay,
need to go
4
there.
then.
Oh.
Okay.
The small
no.
graveyard.
Oh yes, you've not been to the small graveyard.
Julian, of course, can fly now, so
Oh,
should I
The
send
building
like
there.
a little aerial scout and
ready
say,
for the best.
And the
I
building
would like
is
to
here.
send Julian up as far as he
Yeah,
can
so
fly
if
up
we
whilst still
check
being able
that
to
and
see the
then head
ground.
south.
and just have a flap around, see if there's any signs of life.
Okay.
Okay. In that case, roll perception for me, please.
It's a 19, he gets advantage.
Ow.
19 and 17, so 23.
Okay, yeah, no, he sees everything. Do.
Very good eye.
Okay, you've killed that one. Ooh. Alright, there is at least one goblin in the southeast tower.
Oh.
That one, yep.
I'll say that out loud to Samuel as we sit here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you've killed them.
We're probably returning into the barn at this stage
Yeah.
as well. So we can hear this.
We'll see.
I'm cross-eyed, yeah.
Right, okay.
Ferryman is hungry again.
I'll just out loud and say, there's a goblin in the southeastern tower.
Do you want it?
Southeastern?
Southeastern, yes. There are also 2 southeastern houses you haven't been to.
This one with the rock in it.
Those two, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
No,
3. Okay,
Oh, 1, 2, okay.
Yeah.
there is a sign of movement in there, but you're not sure if it's goblin or not.
This one.
Which one?
Something moving in that
the
house
one
over there.
to the west of that southeast thing. It's
Yeah.
got a sign of movement in it. Yep.
Okay.
To the north of there, so behind the farm that's to the north.
Yep.
There are 2 buildings. You've not been in there yet.
Nope.
But you don't see any signs of movement in there.
Right.
And then I think actually that is. Oh, and the keep itself. There are signs of movement in there that are bigger than goblins. You think humanoid of some kind.
I will pass that information on. There's something in the keep. It's not short enough to be a goblin, nor not nearly as green.
It's also not big enough to be a cloud giant.
And it's not big enough to be a cloud giant.
Probably the remainder.
Come back to me, Julian.
It makes sense that it would be the remainder of the guards.
Whoever was left in the keep before the attack
Exactly.
were trapped. Well, if we move south through the buildings, they'll offer us additional cover from the guardhouse, and then we can try and sneak up on it.
Yes. Shall I have another go at the
Fix
box?
the lock.
Yeah,
we
we fix
fixed
the
it for
box.
you.
I shall have a try. 26.
Oh yeah. Whatever they did, it's magic. You barely have to try and just flip it open.
And then it makes...
Easy as breathing.
That's unusual. And there's nothing in it, I assume?
No, there's the dwarven armour, and
Dwarven
there's
armour.
the 45 gold pieces.
Oh, that looks like it fit you.
45 gold.
You now have a dwarven helmet.
What does that do?
It looks badass.
11 gold each.
Oh, cool. Oh, cool.
There's also... Was this where we found the potion?
Yes.
Do we find the...
Out of character, yes, you
Yeah,
found that inside
Is
the,
that...
the potion
still
inside
in
the
the
chest.
No, it's not in the chest.
Okay, cool.
And dwarven helmet. Do I have to put that? It's not in my backpack, so do I have to? Where would I put that?
Well, you can put it in your backpack, or
I want to wear it.
well, you got equipment in the middle there.
Oh, head. Yes, dwarven helmet.
At the bottom of that equipment thing, there's also a gold tracker or money tracker,
Oh yeah.
which you can put use that to track your money rather than.
I must
the
confess, I
backpack.
don't really need new chainmail, nor could I make best of it, so...
I tend to wear it out of darling.
Do you just want to keep hold of it?
This is for somebody...
Can
far more
I
responsible.
see if it has any historical value to it? Like if I know of it.
It doesn't have any identifying
Val's
features.
grandpa was here.
It is. It is just dwarven chainmail, very functional.
We might be able to sell it for a sum at a different
Oh,
place.
Yeah.
I'll carry it for now then.
Yeah.
It'll only
Might
slow
be
me down
something.
if I wear it.
Shall we head down to these
Mhm.
outer buildings?
So- Going through the buildings.
Yeah,
Yep.
we're sneaking.
Well,
Dun,
one
dun,
of
dun.
you has an actual passive perception score high enough to see a loose floorboard in the northern, in the first house you enter.
Oh.
That one there.
That be you?
I'm assuming that's me.
Yep.
I'll go pry open.
Okay. You can find a herbalism kit,
Ooh.
a vial of antitoxin, and a pouch containing 15 gold pieces.
This is rather unusual. What? Is there anything weird about this building?
Yeah.
There's a
It's been
apothecary.
tossed by goblins.
Yeah.
Oh, there is also a corpse in there crushed by a rock. There's a man.
I'll get a
there-
sheet from
there-
one of the dresses and just drape it.
This was an apothecary.
Ah.
There are flower gardens at the back, many flower pots around the home.
I'm not one for herbs. Anyone would like?
No.
Is there any catnip?
Fuck me, yes. 98. There is the premium catnip.
What's wrong with him?
Nothing.
For you?
I don't think you need. I think. Well, we've lost him. Oh well.
I imagine that's gonna take like 5 or 6 minutes to get over that. So yeah.
Yeah. Shall we carry on to the next building?
He'll be
does
fine there.
Whatever that is.
Well, you say 5 or 6 minutes. From the amount that you have partaken of, there is a lot more.
May I make a wisdom saving throw?
Yes, you may.
That would be a 10.
No, 8.
Okay, but you are too busy going "Rrr" to be able to get at the other stuff right now. So, if anyone else wants to grab the catnip and take it away before he realises it's there,
Is it like in a pouch?
Of your own supply.
Yes.
Is it like in a pouch somewhere, like on a
there's a bag. There
I've been
are 3 bags of catnip.
Poisoned.
He's got one of them.
Burn it.
You've burnt the catnip.
Okay, yeah, cover it in oil and then burn it.
Is there any alcohol at all in there,
You burn that as well.
or anything to make alcohol with?
Okay,
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
I'm going to
Next
say that you are. You have 1 point of drunkenness.
Cool. Sure.
Next building.
Next building.
We'll leave him to.
Let me know when I can make a con
whatever
save.
that-
Yeah.
Yes. And move along.
Yeah, I'm
Come
just.
on. Although you
I'm
have
sort of quietly
effectively
singing to
hotboxed him
myself
in
about
that.
how vagabonds have poisoned me. This behaviour doesn't befit a noble
Okay.
of my station.
The one below
Yeah.
is sealed shut.
Is there anything identifiable in this building?
Sealed shut, as in.
As in, the goblins haven't been able to get in. There are locked shutters over the windows, and the door is also locked with row upon row of ornate runes burned into it.
No, we don't break into this building, darling. We get the wizard. We get the other person. I don't want Paylor can tell me that at the moment. I think we just gotta leave him alone. Can you watch him, darling, for a bit, and I will go over there and we'll see if
You have hotboxed him in that other
I don't think catnip works that way. I hope not.
I was like,
Literally set fire to a load of
It's like, you're like, no, no.
should we not knock?
I don't think there's anybody in there, darling. I think this room is protected by magic, and like this is all this stuff. I don't have the ability to spell it, but maybe one of the others can at least tell us what it will do if we try to break in. I don't want to blow up.
So I go and
Swap.
yeah. Sam, you are needed. Sal, you are needed.
Like BT dubs. the herb I chew when I ritual cast detect magic is a tiny amount of catnip.
Is there any water in the apothecary?
Sure.
I know what's coming.
I throw water on him. And I will repeat every 30 seconds. Anyway, you guys
You
continue.
can make a Constitution saving throw
Darling,
Fucking 3.
this.
with advantage
You
because of the
something.
quarter.
I
I
can't.
can't do much of it.
19.
I can tell you what
Okay,
it is.
you are
That's
sane
not
enough. Sorry,
I can't check to see
what languages do you speak?
Common, Elvish, and Dwarven.
It's nothing you recognise.
Was it halfling?
No.
Just because I speak
Oh well.
What languages do you speak?
Common, giant, and undercommon.
I would like to begin ritual casting comprehend language.
Okay, but what language do you speak first, though?
None that have not been mentioned. Common, Hoveling, Elvish, Dwarvish.
Fair enough. Okay, yeah. In that case, you can take 10 minutes to ritual cast comprehend languages.
Which building is this?
This one. I would also like to notice are completely untouched by the boulders as well.
You can see that there have been attempts to pick the locks to get in, but apparently they were unsuccessful.
Good attempts or bad attempts?
Goblin attempts.
Goblin attempts. Well, a professional clearly didn't try this, but the runes worry me a bit. I'm an expert at getting into this normally, so when people put runes on things, usually they explode, and I don't really want to die.
Can we not knock the door with that? Will that trigger the runes?
I'm just.
Don't know.
Yeah,
Possibly.
Don't
yeah.
think
I'm letting these guys discuss whilst you cast.
Yeah, that's fine.
But then eventually you've... Yep. And does comprehend languages allow you to know what language it is as well? Or just
Fine.
translate?
I actually don't know.
It's a very weird question.
You understand any written language that you see, but you must be touching the surface on which the words are written.
You have to touch it.
Yeah.
Oh, God. You're like, ooh.
Can I make an Arcana check?
Yes, you can make an arcane check. And sorry, you wanted to make one as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah,
11.
11.
9 plus a 14.
Okay, they don't appear to be magical.
It's weird runes, darling. Please figure out what it says.
Okay. I have to touch them.
Do you want me to touch it first?
We will all stand
Yes.
back. If you
Yes, I do.
Hold
Vital
on.
part
Hold
of
on,
this spell.
Hold on, darling. He's lying to you. But you do have the most meat to absorb the impact.
I am indeed mighty.
Good. We're going to stand over here.
I think that's the character phrase now. I am indeed mighty.
We are going to stand over here, darling, and we'll see what happens.
Just touch it.
Okay. Well, I'm going to knock because that also involves touching. I knock on the door.
Okay, you reach your hand up.
No.
Boom, boom, boom. And then all of a sudden, absolutely nothing happens.
I look.
Magic time!
I look to the party and go.
Okay, apparently it takes a minute to read a whole page of text. How much is here?
It's not a whole page.
Okay, cool.
It's just 3 words.
It's-
It says, "Get out now."
It's behind you. Run.
I was about to say that. Alright, it translates as: let all who enter this home without the consent of its owner burn for 99 years in the depths of Nessus and freeze for 1,000 more in the icy wastes of Cania.
You know what? I don't think we should go in.
What did it say, darling?
Not nice things. It's a curse.
It's a curse.
Nasty
Is it
one.
magical?
I mean, I don't know yet. I'm going to pick a stray leaf of nip, place it on my tongue, and begin ritual casting detect magic. I could tell you in about 10 minutes.
10 minutes. I really don't know when I make here for 10 minutes anymore.
I will stay behind.
And I'll
Here.
start picking the lock.
Okay.
I'll take many steps back.
Yes.
Can I sneak towards the
There's a
guard
little bit
tower?
of, like impatienceness. What is... Whoa.
Okay, you can try to sneak towards the guard
I
tower.
heard it around here somewhere.
Just to move away from the building, but in a productive direction.
Yeah.
Went flying. Where'd it go?
15 on the stealth front.
Okay, yeah. You manage to sneak up just as you see, I think it's 2 goblins.
Oh, there it is. Over
Where?
your chair.
Ah, yeah. Oh, cool. Camouflage, man. Nice.
2 plus 4 plus 4.
Okay, yeah, you see
10.
2 goblins trying to sneak away from the tower.
Are they still in the tower then?
No, they are sneaking away from the towers, having an argument.
Can I sneak chase after them?
Scooby-Doo style.
You can, they are trying to sneak and doing it very badly. So much so that even your passive perception could see them both. And your stealth was good enough they haven't seen you. You can sneak up behind them and,
Attack at will.
yeah. I'll give you a surprise round.
Do you want to do their thing first? I don't know how it happens.
Sure. Okay,
This is all
so
happening at the same time.
what was happening with you guys?
So
You were casting detect
Standing
magic.
well back and casting death magic.
Yeah,
And you
I
were
was tempted
just-
to pick the lock.
Okay. What did you roll?
10.
10? Really?
Yeah, I rolled a 2. I guess plus 8, but...
Oh wow. Yeah. No. You. Was that on the door or the window shutters?
the door.
Okay, it's not enough, I'm afraid.
Presumably you've got
Please
time
help,
to try again.
Samuel.
When does
Not from me.
Yeah, let me know when death match pops, basically.
Sure thing.
No, I need your help to pick.
Curse.
It's not a curse. It's just probably somebody writing on a door. It's not magic.
I mean, I don't know if it's not
We'll
magic.
find
or
the
curse.
weight.
Also, did the comprehend languages tell you what language it was?
No. Could I make like an intelligence check to recognise the
Yes.
alphabet? 21.
Yeah, that's infernal.
Infernal. Infernal.
The language of demons, then.
Yes.
Oh, I'll try the window shutters then.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll go over to the window shutters and try them. 20.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, as you jump through the window,
Yeah.
you feel a strange tickling sensation
There we go.
as you roll past a pot plant.
Oh. Dang. Right. Anything in here value, Let's see. Where would you hide?
There is a wooden chest.
Why is there more fucking locks?
People
It's
want to keep that
unlocked.
stuff
It's
taken
unlocked,
off from
this
people-
one.
From people
I
taking
It's
it.
may
unlocked.
hand it open. Just in
Okay.
case.
Have you been cursed?
No.
Maybe.
Okay, there
I
is a healer's kit inside.
Ooh, that's useful.
There is a potion of some kind. Cherry red.
I will pull the potion towards me and pull the healer's kit towards me.
And also a holy symbol.
Do I recognize the holy symbol? Because Brad would. Odds on I can tell. I bet I know what it is.
Can I please have a religion check?
Sure. Natural 20.
Nice.
Have you ever heard of Asmodeus?
Oh yeah.
Asmodeus.
Yeah, yeah.
Asmodeus.
Lord of the Nine Hells, ruler of contracts. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a golden holy symbol of Asmodeus.
Oh, of course it is.
Worth 75 gold.
Yes, of course it is.
A tempting amount.
That's going in the pocket.
Deathmatch?
Okay, you finish casting it, and nothing.
If I peer through the window.
Did you tell rifling through a chest?
You can see a potion that Tal pockets that is glowing magically.
Oh yeah.
Surprise attack, does that give me advantage or? Oh, okay, cool. So
They don't know you're there.
It was the potion, the
20.
symbol.
not
Anything
natural.
else?
Potion symbol, healer's kit.
Healer's kit. Yeah, that's the thing.
Okay, roll damage. So D12.
Yeah,
You kill the first one outright.
12. Yeah,
Slash.
slashing, and it's slashing damage. I don't know if that gets the other one.
You bisect the first one.
Cool. Can I attack the next one or?
You can attack the next one who is just shocked.
I assume I don't have advantage anymore. Not a 20.
You do
though.
not have advantage, but that's enough to hit.
6.
It's still alive. One hit point.
Gonna attack you back.
And it's going to try to run for it.
It has an nimble escape and just disengage as bonus action.
Yes. Just disengage and
And run.
run. Actually, and we'll turn around and ping a short bow shot at you. That's a miss.
How hilarious on this.
Not super hilarious.
Like, I imagine he's just walking towards him and the bow just goes over his shoulder. He's like,
I assume that it's running faster than I can catch up.
Oh, hang on. What is your speed as a dwarf?
25.
It is running faster than you can catch up by 5 feet.
Can I throw my javelin at it?
Yes, you can.
Yay! 16.
That hits.
And then that is...
You don't need to roll damage. You needed to do 1 damage to kill it. You managed to get the javelin to... it runs away, turns around, sails past you, turns around, starts running away again. You take out the javelin, you hurl it, and it goes through the goblin's back, out its chest, sticks in the floor, and then it's just held up
Skews
there.
up, yeah.
Yes.
Can I retrieve my javelin, sort of shake off the goblin, and presumably check both of their pockets?
Sure. Which one's that one? Okay. One of them is carrying a sack with some stolen utensils that are worthless. But
Not if you're trying to pick locks.
but also 3 vials of perfume worth 5 GP each.
There's a terrible curse on the place.
no, there isn't, darling.
No, there isn't, darling.
The other one had a sack which contained a stuffed bloodhawk, which is worthless.
But you love it.
He is my familiar.
You should have mounted up on like
I just stop it.
like a falconry club.
No, it's just his head is just drooping.
Stuff it into your vest.
Into
Even
my
wearing a
chest
vest?
hair.
Oh god.
It's just tangled.
Into your beard.
Oh, yeah.
Braid it into your beard.
We can't see this, can we?
Weird.
No.
Fair enough. Cool.
But you also, there is a battered copper flagon emblazoned with a grinning visage of a halfling worth 1 gold.
Neat.
So you have a flagon, copper flagon.
Is that all the goblins then?
I believe that is.
Okay.
Well, actually, no. Sorry. There was a bit of movement, which you ended up running past that, Mike, or rather Bal, and you see what looks like a cat inside, but it's got an odd silhouette.
Are you able to elaborate on odd?
Well, you then went off to chasing after the goblin,
okay.
so you'd have to go back. And I'm going to say that the rest of you guys have all finished what you were doing whilst he was
Murdering goblins.
rifling through the goblin stuff.
Red.
I
Red is
can
good.
take a look at that later.
Yeah, sure.
It's fairly obvious what that one is.
Health potion of some kind.
You're 90% sure it's a health potion.
If I take a hit, darling, I'm going to go down. My health potion doesn't mean anything that good. So,
We better serve to someone else to pour it into.
true, but I could always just pick.
But if you're unconscious,
Yes.
we'll put it in the pocket where we know what it is, so we can take it out and pour it into.
That's why I'm giving it to somebody else.
Oh, that's what I was. Yeah.
Shall we find out where Bal has been? I can hear something in this. I hear like thumps.
And screams.
I hear thumps, but I don't know what it means. Can we carry on then? And we'll
Yes.
travel down this way.
Yeah.
And there was nothing else in the cottage, right?
Nope, not according to this book.
Okay. That's
The Necronomicon, on the other hand.
Oh, yeah. But yes, the only place left is the that one house there, which is a little bit ruined.
Yep. Look inside.
Yeah, the roof of the cottage has collapsed. There is an elderly human couple that were unfortunately crushed by the falling roof, and
It was their time.
Jesus. And he comes up with the thing in his beard and like, no.
Judy pokes out and goes,
and you can see in the building, just going at the rubble where the people are very obviously buried under a cat with wings, a being known as a Tressin.
could I roll animal handling to prove I am a fellow cat who is friendly?
With advantage because of fellow cat.
Slightly better. 12.
It looks up at you and gives a long, mournful meow.
Oh, I've thrown a bit of chicken.
Show me that you have that catnip.
Any stray flakes?
It flies up to your shoulder, buries its head into your neck.
That thing could be quite valuable. I've never seen one like it.
I'm supposed to stick around if I have food.
Be good.
There's also a desk that has had some rubble fall on it but hasn't been destroyed, with some drawers that you can pop open to find some wax seals, jars of ink, blank scrolls, not magical,
What? Yeah, I was saying the quality of the paper and ink.
quill pens, land ownership documents, and tax records, along with a money pouch containing 32 gold and 17 silver.
I walk up to the group, very proud of my beard familiar. Can I?
Gosh.
8 gold in 4 silver.
also.
Can I roll a perception check to see if I can work out that their reaction is of disgust?
You gain 8 gold in 4
Oh,
silver.
cool.
It's not disgust, it's shock.
Okay. Well, can I roll a perception?
That's an insight check.
Oh, insight. Okay.
Oh.
Can I roll that then to see
How much? 3
what
gold.
their reactions are?
Sure.
3 more gold for you as well, sir.
Oh, cool. 23.
I do not contest.
How much extra gold? Sorry?
3.
3.
And then the 8.
Cal isn't shocked or disgusted. She's more like just, this is normal.
I'm not
now.
surprised, I'm just disappointed.
Not surprised.
Everyone knows that's worse.
Right. I think the last thing we need to do is go head up to that keep.
Yes.
Okay.
The
Should I,
bridge is out.
How far is the jump?
How far is the
Ridge
throw?
is not my concern.
I could send Julian with a message, perhaps.
That's a good idea. We don't know who's up there. We only know...
It looks like a
Let's find out who's there
20
before
foot.
we talk to them.
gap.
That is a jump and a half.
How much?
20-foot jump.
How much is it to throw?
What would it be
It's
to
a
climb
one-way
down and
trip,
up again?
That looks.
I assume it's like this, actually.
It is. Yeah, it's.
Yeah, because this is higher clearly than this, so it must be like that. Well, if I fall, I just end up in the water, so that's not that bad.
That's what I was, yes. Is it a dry moat or a wet moat?
Wet.
Oh, that's good.
There's a river that runs around the entire
Yeah.
town.
Oh, I see.
And then there's the river runs. They
I mean-
this is a man-made thing, clearly.
If you look.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
all water. Shit. Okay,
Yes.
right.
Yes, and then
I
side
see.
view, that is the bridge going up.
Okay.
Oh, I
Ooh.
see.
Is there any kind of boat tied up anywhere around the circumference of this island?
Didn't you get a grappling hook?
I did indeed, darling. And that's just what I was about to do. And then... they try to grapple, like, onto the other side.
Well, I will say that it is 5 to 10 at the moment.
Okay.
I'm happy to keep going, but I'm aware that things like work do kind of need to take some priorities.
Work, you say?
What time is the last bus? Do you have any idea, mate?
No.
I think they run until past midnight, but very infrequently by now.
Okay.
I may have to. This seems a good place to call it.
Well, you have defeated all the goblins, and you will be reaching level 2 on your next short rest.
Yay.
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
Fair enough.
The next time you start a rest.
Okay.
Just a quick nap before we go there.
I want to get in the keep to do the whole rest, if I'm honest. A lot more secure.
Well, yeah, because no one can get in or out.
I have a feeling that the next one that will go is 22:35.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then you definitely want to get going.
22:30. What is the stop called?
Middenbury
Lane.
Lane.
It's. Are we going from Millbrook to Thornhill or Thornhill to Millbrook?
Thornhill to Millbrook.
Okay, so we've got Thornhill, Bittern, Southampton, something.
So, yes, Bitten.
I've got Bittern Sainsbury's, but we'll go
Yeah.
past at 22:38. So 45 minutes.
Well, do you want a,
Ish.
do you want a lift?
Well, if you're going that way, yeah, certainly. Very much appreciated.
Might as well. Well, I mean, if we can call it here, and then I can give you a lift.
Yeah,
That way, I
sure.
can get back, and it won't be super late.
Yeah,
if
awesome.
people are happy, I know
Yeah.
you really want to get in the keep and stuff. But
That's fine. We can stop here.
There are,
I want to get in the keep to take a long rest, but I don't mind stopping here.
there are enough. Well, I mean, goblins are all dealt with.
Yeah. What, the Zentarum are coming?
There is a drawbridge that can be raised.
Curious.
You did. I will remind you for free that someone did peer through and see a fully operational winch mechanism.
Yeah.
Double check.
Yeah, before we cross this bridge, can I run back and do that then? If I knew the goblins are all gone.
Yes, you can do a quick sweep, find that the goblins are all gone, and then you can raise the drawbridge.
Yeah.
And I will give you this for free.
Yeah.
You probably don't want to move too far from the winch mechanism, because if the Zentrum turn up and they've got someone on the inside, she'll want to open it to let them
I was
in.
considering going back there and murdering her ass.
I thought you might tie her up, but that works too.
Hal isn't usually a tie them up kind of person, especially as in this case.
Tied up all the goblins so far.
No, I who brought a crap load of them.
Okay,
I only tied one
About
up.
that they've been cold blooded.
can I ask, will you try and get these guys to help you with it?
No, because she knows they might
In that
not
case,
agree to
in that
it.
case, this will be a contest, and we'll
Yeah.
have to save them.
Yeah.
But we could try and run that now.
No, because I don't think I. The thing is Tal knows she might not win that without spells, so she's going to be careful. So I think I'll wait.
All right. Well, in that case, yes, we will call it here.
Meredith.
And
I'm going
thank you.
Portent Wizard.
See you all next time.